to the world of Corona. Officially gonna name it Part 2, and this is episode 2 of Part 2, post Shroud PS. Um, Last time the party moved to the city of Shard, the huge metropolitan city where they originally gained the quest to go after Strahd. And lagging behind, Jace Lupin stayed behind this family. Jace, what did your family decide to do? Catch up with where you are.
My family's going to try and get to the land with the rest of the, I guess, lycanthropes like them to the north.
Okay, so they'd heard about a land to the north that like lichens and shifters like lived like away from the rest of society, and they decided to try to make that journey that could be perilous. So they're
Yep.
what, following you? They're going on their own for now. They're gonna head to this city. What are they doing?
They're gonna follow us for now and see how far we can go together.
Okay, so as you guys were leaving Barovia, 3 were ravens approached you on the road and um asked if they could like come with you, because essentially like most of their leadership had been killed in the fighting as well, and that they had kind of revealed themselves to the people, so they wanted to get the hell out of Dodge too. Is that something that you guys were willing to take on, or did you tell them to hit the road?
They can come with us.
Okay, so that means that right now, counting adults, counting your parents, there's 4 adult werewolves, not including yourself, and there is 12 children that are infected with lycanthropy that are also traveling with y'all. So you have 4 adults, 3 adult were-ravens, and 12 children. I should probably be writing this down so I know how many there are.
Just make up a new number every time.
There's 26 children now with you. You have some. You need to ask your dad what's been going on when you've been going to sleep.
Yeah.
Do I have full health?
Yeah, you've definitely rested. So, if y'all are heading out, so you've never really left the area, but you knew that they were going to head west. So it's going to take you guys. It took them 3 days traveling with all of your people. It takes you 6. So you arrive right before the designated meeting with the rest of the group and their
How
contact. It was just roll. He could have arrived late. Um, your family being like definitely unsure of like this huge city that they see, have decided to try to like camp out in like the farmland outside of town. And they're waiting. I'm sorry, what?
Sorry.
No,
I
go
was
ahead.
just gonna say, do time phase normally for them? Like, are they from like 200 years in the past or anything like that?
Um, so they're from like around 300 years in the past. No, sorry, they're not from the past. They're 300 years has gone by since like people from Barovia have been able to leave, other than the Vistani. So
Oh,
like their like werewolf clan has been around for more than like 200 years. But they're the only surviving people, and they're not like, his dad's not like 200 years old. His dad's like, 50. Torrens blink axing right now and just critted the heck out of something.
Yeah, I was just making sure it's
Probably pissing off some shopkeeper somewhere. Um, so can you make an investigation check for Jace? Okay, so it's gonna take you about half a day to like hear rumors about where the rest of like the party might be. Just like asking around. You're not very good at it though. That's why it takes you like hours and hours. And even though it's a big city, it's,
Can I like smell them?
well, you can, but it's a huge city with a lot of new smells you've never smelled before. So that's part of it. Um, the other part of it is that like word has spread that like the killers of Strahd have like come to the city. They don't know that they like left from the city or whatever. They just know that they've come to the city, and details about them are like a little scarce. But there's definitely talk of people that killed Strahd coming to the town. So between your smelling and those rumors, you find them in about 4 hours. So real quick before we get too far, as you catch up with, let's see, Xerxes, are you evens or odds?
Odds.
So before you catch up with Xerxes outside of his brothel that he stayed at, the dwarven brothel, you smelled him from a mile away, his musky scent.
Gross.
So real quick, let's introduce who you are. So Jeff, who are you? Jeff.
Sorry, I forgot. I thought I was talking.
Okay.
I'm Jace Lupin. I'm a werewolf. Was there like a fact for today?
No,
Okay.
unless you
I'm
have a
super
random
poor.
fact you want to say. I'm super poor. The fact of the day is, how rich are you? All right, Colin, who are you?
I am Leoric von Stuttgart. I am looking for my payday so I can buy some sick ass shit, and I've got like more gold than I've ever had in my life.
Even as a nobleman's son,
I was
you.
disinherited. Yeah, they disinherited me for some reason.
There's a lot of that going around. It seems like.
Yeah.
All right,
I still have
Andy.
my signet ring.
I am Wu Tang, the hobgoblin samurai assassin. I don't have any interesting fact.
The interesting fact is, how rich are you?
Oh, moderately.
Moderately rich. I guess it depends on what you're referencing. Like how rich are you compared to like a nobleman? How rich are you compared to like a street urchin?
I used to get paid so much back in my hometown, um, being the elite guard that I was. So
You were like a knight, yeah.
yeah, I got money.
You had money. You don't have it anymore.
Well,
You
I
were
still
old
had
money. Now you're new money. All right, Chris, who are you?
Hello, I am Drizzlejaw, the world's worst wizard. I am pretty broke right now after buying a couple spells last time, but I'm about to get paid, and I still have a 60-40 split with Wu-Tang, so about to get double paid.
Okay, Britt, who are you?
I don't know what that means.
I told you that. Don't worry, Wu-Tang, I'll get you. I'll cover you.
I am Xerxes, the level 10 ranger. And I don't keep track of how much gold I have, so it could be infinite. Who knows?
All right, and then Alex, who are you?
I'm Torn, the Dragonborn monk, and after leaving Barovia, I feel a lot different from not being in the cursed land.
Oh, you're not even talking about money. You're talking about just less angry.
Yeah, maybe I'm not so angry anymore.
Oh, well, we'll see if we can fix that. Okay, so Xerxes, you're coming out of the dwarven brothel that you spent the last couple days in. I'm assuming, right?
That seems excessive. I don't know how long it's been.
You don't know how long it's been. That seems excessive. If you've stayed long enough, you don't remember how long you've been there.
Sun goes up, sun goes down. Who keeps track?
I can't explain that.
So as you leave the building, you see Jace Lupin walking up. So what's going on? I'm assuming you're leaving the brothel too because you know that today's the day. Somehow you've gotten word.
You may remember I did not tell anybody that I got word that it was.
Oh, maybe you. Okay, so you haven't told anybody.
I've told.
Somehow I still just know.
I've told Drizzlejaw, my compatriot.
Ah,
My
okay.
money man.
Okay.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. Finally got my family out safe. How's it going in town?
Oh, you brought everybody, huh?
Well, yeah. Couldn't just leave them there.
Well, maybe we can find a place for them to stay here while we leave. We go somewhere else. They stay here.
Well, they've got a plan. They heard of a town with a whole bunch of shifters and lycanthropes that they're hoping to travel to and be safe for the rest of their days.
That sounds perfect. They should go there.
That is the plan.
Okay, so what is y'all's plan? You're gonna try to meet up with the rest of the group who's been like shopping mostly for the last 3 days?
You know where everybody else is?
No clue. Let's go find him.
All right,
Sounds
make an
good.
investigation check then.
Can't just find us.
I mean, Xerxes is
Wow.
struggling.
That was not good.
Jace also, the new smells have overwhelmed you. Apparently, the smell coming from the dwarven brothel just like broke your nose.
Gross.
There was a lot of sweatiness and stuff like that. So y'all are gonna be lost for a little bit.
Are you a
So-
werewolf right now?
no, but he just has like
Oh.
he's like Wolverine. He just
Oh, that's pretty,
he just can smell really well all the time.
that's pretty cool.
And here.
And here, yeah. Okay, so what is the rest of the group doing? They've been waiting or not waiting, waiting for info, I guess, because
It's been the third day. I feel like, well, it's been 3 days. Maybe we should find Xerxes. Like I don't want to buy anything else. I'm done shopping.
well, according to Wu Tang, he didn't tell anybody but Drizzlejaw. So actually, make a
What?
let's make a
Put it back on there.
what do you call it? Check
Insight?
insight. Yeah, make an insight check to see if they've been acting a little strange today. Oh.
Normal to me.
So Torin, you're pretty sure something's up. They're like getting ready to go somewhere. They haven't talked about like the shops or like gambling spots they're gonna find today.
Okay. I'm assuming Lyric is next to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean y'all all I'm assuming stayed together because you haven't said anything otherwise.
Right. Well, I'm normally with Lyric.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go to Lyric and be like, hey, they're acting really weird, and we haven't been paid yet. Yeah, we haven't been paid yet, and they're talking about like gambling, spending a bunch of money that I know they don't have. So
Well,
keep
if you
an
think
eye on them.
if you think it's a problem, then let's go and let's see if we can.
I don't know necessarily it's a problem, but we should definitely keep an eye on them.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay,
We'll
so
find the rest of the group as well. And do we know where they are?
Wu Tang and Drizzlejaw like are staying at the same place as y'all. I'm assuming. Again, y'all didn't say where you were staying, so I assume you stayed together.
Ooh, all right. Well, I forgot to tell y'all that today is we're supposed to meet the guy today. So I can go meet him for all of us if you want, and then come back, let y'all
Oh,
rest.
yeah, a guy that I've known for a week.
I don't mind going with you.
I don't trust you, so we're gonna go with you. I've known you for a week,
I
and
almost
this is
died.
a lot of money. If you want something done,
almost
you
died
gotta
for
do it
you.
yourself.
I almost died for you. That's a good point. He did almost die for you.
And I saved you, so.
All right. Well, let's go find the other elf man.
Your
and
contact?
go to the meet.
All right, let's go find the contact. That's a good idea.
Well, I was talking about the elf. Or no, he's not an elf. He's a tiefling.
Yeah.
Tiefling man.
Yeah,
So why don't y'all roll an investigation to try to find Xerxes? Oh, Drizzlejaw knows exactly where they are.
I was gonna say, like,
I
want
sent
some money?
Speedy to look for him. Speedy found him.
Oh, Speedy is a cosmopolitan snake, right? That's he's like a sewer snake.
Yeah, he can blend in with the
Goddamn sewer snakes.
He's a sewer snake. Never know when they'll pop up underneath you from the toilet. Sneak
That's one of the
attack.
most terrifying things I could ever think.
I'm glad I have that put that image into you. So y'all find Xerxes very easily because Drizzle seems to like just know exactly where he is. And with him you see Jace, who I'm sure you're happy to see.
I nod as in his general direction.
All right. So within the next hour, you're supposed to meet with your contact. You don't actually know his name, I don't think, unless somebody remembers his name.
I've written down the name Bartholomew. I don't know where that came from.
Bartholomew? Is it
I'm just making that up. I have no idea.
is it Bartholomew Peregrine?
I don't get the reference.
It's not a reference. Is that his name or not?
I have no idea.
No, no, no. I think you do. You just named your first NPC. It's Bartholomew Peregrine. You know his name because you've worked with him more than once.
Peregrine Duke.
Peregrine Duke. No, Bartholomew. He goes by B.
Yeah,
Barty.
he's my.
What's up, B?
Hey, Barty was the name of my dog.
So, um,
Dumb name, but whatever. I didn't
y'all
like it.
can y'all travel to meet him. It's in a similar location to before, where it's kind of like in a little bit of a shadier part of town. There's some decrepit buildings that are like no longer being used.
Like up here? Oh, I can't. Hold on.
I do my my secret thieves can't handshake to him as we walk up,
Okay.
and I'm like, my man, what you got for me?
He said, "What have I got for you? Come in." And you guys come in. There's like some crappy couches that are like half, like rat eaten. And he's like, "Sit down." Like it's like a. He sits down like it's a throne. He's like, "Ooh, there's some new faces even. Like, see you hooked up with you, and there's a couple guys missing. I see. That's always crappy, but it looks like you've replaced them.
Yeah, win some, lose some. This is
Only
my
the
new
strong
crew.
survive. Only the strong survive.
There's the cost to applying justice.
Well,
If they were weak, I didn't want to join up with them anyways.
well, the good news is the cost is gonna be covered. Like, I'm gonna thank y'all. I told you, this contract's been on the book for decades, maybe even centuries. And now, not only are y'all rich, I'm rich for the finder's fee for signing you up. So I'm about to retire thanks to y'all. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
I'm getting out of this stupid city. I'm gonna move north.
Dude, you're finally getting that boat you've been telling me about, right? Am I right?
Boat? No. I'm gonna open up like a little shop in Sanctuary. You know, if you guys ever need any like information, I'm gonna keep with my contacts. I'll be in the know. You know what I mean? But how we doing this? I mean, I have contracts down for Leoric, Drizzlejaw, Wu Tang, Xerxes, and Torin, but I don't know this guy. Oh, who's this guy? He points at Jace.
I am Jace Lupin.
Okay, great. I don't have a contract with you.
We'll worry about his split
Yeah,
once we get our
we'll split
split
between
here.
us, and then we will discuss it amongst ourselves.
Well, the thing I signed with y'all was for 100K. But then I had to go and sign Wu Tang and Drizzlejaw to like bail you out, and on a second contract for 50K. So I don't know how you guys want to split this up. I didn't expect all of you to show back up, to be honest.
So what I heard was
Sounds
125k.
like 150K.
Oh, Wu-Tang.
150K for
Wu-Tang.
sure.
I don't.
Sounds like 100K between the three of us, and then 50K between one.
Ooh.
And then I roll my persuasion check because
Okay.
you're gonna make that back like within 3 or 4 months of trade for this new trade route. It's gonna be amazing for everyone. And
I pull B aside and I put my arm around his shoulder like,
totally
hey.
worth it.
I whispered to him, hey man,
You have advantage. Inspiration, Colin.
hey man.
Yeah.
I'm not so good with the math.
Inspiration. You have an
Stop.
inspiration.
That's right.
Just I trust you. I trust you. You trust me. Just
Oh yeah, we trust
pay us
each other.
pay us what we're owed, man. I mean, come on.
What does inspiration do, Tyler?
We're good.
It lets you have advantage on a roll when you normally wouldn't have advantage.
Can I use it now?
Well, you've already rolled, but I guess
Can I
so.
roll again?
So he's like, ooh. Just kidding. I already freaking talked to them about it. I was gonna take your share, but I guess I'll give it to y'all. I told them I sent 2 crews. It was gonna be 150K. They were like, okay. After I showed them the contracts, not gonna lie, I was gonna pocket the extra money, but I guess I'll give it to y'all. So he gives bank notes like you got earlier, like checks. He's like, these are attached to like dummy accounts, like they're just there for your money, so they're not traceable back to me. So I'll hand those out. The Thorani uh, Guild is very thankful for your service. Because Drizzle Job Wu Tang are my guys, and I'm kind of leaving them high and dry without like a new source for contacts. I thought I'd give you guys a heads up. Word's already spread that y'all were the ones that took out Strahd. Word's also spread from Kickper though, and the king there. I'm pretty sure it's politics more than anything, but he's like saying y'all committed like regicide, killing Strahd because he was a nobleman like in charge of that area.
He ain't wrong.
Yeah, so he's put out a bounty on your head. Not like too big, but just heads
Yo,
up.
for real?
Well, maybe he'll be next.
So, yeah.
So if we took him out, would we get that bounty?
If you went and turned yourself in,
No, if we took him out.
if you
Okay,
took
that's not
him,
how bounty works.
I mean,
that's not how bounties
more
work.
bad, which
That's
would be
not-
more than the bounty.
Lupin and Wu Tang, sit in the corner, no more talking.
Hey, I'm good at negotiation. I'm not so good at the adding of the number stuff.
Oh yeah. Okay, well yeah. I'm headed north. I've got an express airship ticket later today to get the hell out of here. Again, if y'all need anything like information or something like that, I'm gonna be around. Hit me up with a carrier pigeon or something like that.
Raven.
A raven.
Okay.
And
What about a sewer snake?
what about what she
How
was
much
saying?
is a carrier?
What about a sewer
cost?
snake?
He ignores Jace completely, and he's just like, "All right, man," and he does like a secret handshake thing with Wu Tang. And he's like, "Man, I'm glad I met you that day in that alley. I'm also glad I didn't rob you. All right, man. See you later."
I'd like to see you try, man.
That's what I meant. And then he just like walks out into the alleyway, and he's just gone.
So did me
Is
call
he
him
out of
Brit?
earshot?
You don't know,
My perception roll is he out of earshot?
as far as you can tell.
All right. What a cunt.
So did me, Colin and Britt get the 150, and then Wu Tang and Drizzlejaw get 50,000?
No, you're crazy.
Oh,
you
okay. That's what I was
you
wondering.
three got 100, and they got 50.
50. Okay.
It was two different cashier's checks.
All right, Drizzle. I got some stuff I gotta buy. I want my fair share. I don't know how much it is. Just I trust you. You're my bro.
Don't worry, we're gonna split it just how we always do. I'll take the 50 note and head to the bank.
No, wait a minute.
No, you can come too.
So 333,000.
Wu Tang is the one with a bank account now.
Do you want the extra gold? Do you want the 1 gold, Alex?
I'll take the 1 gold.
Okay.
For,
So I'm getting nothing.
Guess so.
What?
Awesome.
I mean, sounds like, from my perspective, us two were paid for 2-person job. Y'all 3 were paid for a 5 to 6-person job. So if someone gets his cut, it should be from y'all's cut.
Didn't he get his dad back? Isn't that payment of
That was the original agreement.
what if we each gave him 3 grand?
Oh, I'm gonna buy what I need to buy, and I'm gonna have some left over, and I'll give him that.
All right.
All right, Lupin, you hang with them.
That sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
So what are y'all doing now?
Given, because I should have like at least
I guess we got to go to the bank, right?
5 to 7 left.
Yeah, I want to go to the bank.
Yeah, you have to go to the bank to get it cashed out or whatever.
Yeah, we'll do that.
And you can get that bottomless bank thing.
So yeah, so kind of to quickify that, y'all get to the bank, the same one that I'm assuming Wu Tang leads you to the same bank, and inside you're given the same option. You can pay an extra amount of money, which in this case I think was like what we say, like
20 plat.
yeah, like 200 gold worth, and you get their bank bag that only you can access to the bank account, and then they essentially keep all of your money in that bank account. You can just pull out of the bag, and it's like boom. It's like a teleportation of money into your hand. It's a safe way to keep your money, except for they do warn against using extra dimensional things like portable holes or like portals to other dimensions with those bags on you.
Okay. So minus 200. Got it.
So y'all split it up however you're gonna split it up. I'm guessing it sounds like it's gonna be 33, 33, and 34 for Torin.
Yeah.
Xerxes is just like, yeah, sure, just give me the money, whatever. He doesn't really care. Money's not needed for him to survive. He learned how to survive on his own a long time ago.
So can we just magically buy the things that we want to buy?
What do you want to buy?
Well, I want to get +2 armor enchanted on the adamantium. I want to get
Okay, so that's
my
6K.
Yeah. So the weapons will be 9K, like the weapons and the armor, 9K, because the difference between +1 and +2 will be 30,000.
Okay. Are you gonna make your pike magical?
Huh?
Are you making your pike magical?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
increasing the
magical
enchantment on my halberd.
Oh, I know. I meant your pike. You still have your pike,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna leave it like it is.
Okay.
So that'll be 9K. The ogre gauntlets are 8K.
Okay.
The cloak of protection is 3,500, and the wings are 8,000.
Winged
Wings.
boots.
Or the winged boots.
Winged
8,000.
boots.
Which leaves me with about 3,500 left of my gold, and then I have an extra 4,500 left of my gold, and then I have another 5,000. So I'm gonna give Jace some gold after that. But that's what
Okay.
I'm looking to get right now, if I can get those.
That sounds fun to me.
Okay.
So yeah.
We'll go. I guess. Yeah.
So I'm gonna give Jace 8,000 gold,
Nice.
Thank you.
and then I'll have about 1,500 left. Because he helped us. He helped our group out.
Oh, I for sure. I agree.
All the
Like, he'll
rest,
get something. I have
and
a
he's
lot.
gonna be in the group going forward. Like I'm assuming he's explained that to us.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah, I
gonna be
plan
like,
on sticking around.
so it's gonna be in our best interest to get him geared up too.
Okay, so just so you know, Gauntlets of Overpower and Wing Boots are both attunement. I can't remember if you have any other magic items that are attuned.
The cloak of protection.
So all three of those are attuned. So now you cannot attune something else without giving up one of those.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Armor and weapons that are just like a plus, like to hit and damage, they don't actually require attunement. Only when they have like special powers and stuff. They're more powerful.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay.
We'll see.
So you do that transaction. Essentially, this city is so big that anything like that you'll be able to like just do. Anything with like a price that's in the Dungeon Master Guide, that's like rare or less, you're fine.
Okay. So I'm gonna have like 77 gold left because I had some extra, but
Okay.
Jace has the remainder. What did I say, Jace? 9,000? 8,000?
You said 8.
8? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so you've got 8.
Wu Tang, you're gonna buy some stuff. I'm assuming we talked about.
I'm gonna get that armor. Plus, how much is +3? Just out of curiosity. I think it's 24,000.
Believe so.
Wait, hold on, Chris. What was my cut?
You got 2,000. Joking. I got 27. Andy got 23.
Okay.
I'll trust it.
That's
In
right.
character, I was about to go with the 2,000 just because that's how my character is. I don't understand math. I just understand here's money in front of me. But that would have been a dick move, too.
Skim a little bit. Skim me a little bit.
Okay, so +3.
Yeah,
how much is +3?
24,000 is +3.
Damn it, Chris! I'm short one.
But you got to remember,
I'm just kidding, I already have
it's 1,500 for +1, and so you minus that out, it's only 22,500 on the sane magic item prices. It would be 22,500 to go from +1 to +3.
Okay. I'm putting all my money into getting that armor
Okay.
because there's nothing else I really want right now.
Gotcha. Okay, Drizzlejaw, you're gonna get anything else with your stuff?
Go in the casino, baby.
Go in the casino. Okay, we'll have to do that in a second then. Xerxes, are you using any of your money on anything other than ores?
Other than what?
other than horse.
Yeah. I would like to buy the best dragon scale mail armor I can find.
Dragon scale. So scale
Yep.
mail.
Scale mail dragon.
Male.
So just so you know,
Male dragon scale mail.
just so you know, scale mail would cap your dex modifier for everything. Studded leather's the best thing you can buy that gives you unlimited dex bonus.
Yeah, I know. I think with magical dragon scale armor, I still get a huge improvement.
No, I mean like it would affect like you're shooting your bow.
Oh, that affects. It's not just for your AC. I thought.
No, it's everything. Like you'd cap out your dex mod to every skill that uses dex and everything because essentially it's hard to move around in the armor, so you can only be so dexterous. So studded leather or like some type of mithril like medium armor would be your best bet. There is
Okay,
mithril armor. If I remember where it
then
is.
I'll do that. I'll just get an amulet of health and a ring of protection. How much does that cost?
Amulet of health. So ring of protection was 3,500, I think we said.
Yeah, they're both 3,500 here.
Amulet of health costs 8k. I don't even know what that does.
It sets my constitution to 19.
Nice.
And,
Yeah, so that's 8k. That's like the
Okay.
gauntlets that he got.
yeah, I would like both those things.
Okay, so 3,500 for cloak of protection.
Actually, yeah, one more thing. Can you price check Cloak of Elvenkind for me?
Oh yeah. It's 5k. So a little more
Okay,
than the
so
other.
those three things.
Well, you're gonna have 2 cloaks then.
Well, what cloak am I using right now? I'm not using anything now.
You just said you're gonna buy a cloak of protection.
No, Ring of Protection, Cloak of Elvenkind.
Okay, so a cloak of Elvenkind, I'm pretty sure is attunement, right? And a ring is attunement, and your bow is attunement, and then your armor is just normal anyway, so it's fine. I just want to keep track of that stuff so you know.
I can attune to three things.
Oh, and the health amulet is attunement.
Yeah, so I guess forget the cloak. I don't need the cloak.
Okay, so ring of protection 3,500. Amulet is 8k, and then your bow takes up an attunement slot because it's pretty good.
I agree. That's why I'm not buying any more weapons.
Oh no,
Your weapon
you have a
is
lightsaber too. That's attunement.
Wait, it is?
attunement? Shit.
Yeah, that's a pretty awesome item too.
Yeah, that item is pretty
This
ridiculous.
is why 5th edition's like you can't get too overpowered because you can only have 3 things that require attunement.
I think we're pretty overpowered right now.
Well, there's also a band of 6 that helps
All
too.
right. Well, I guess then can I find like better than +1 studded magic armor?
Yeah, you can upgrade. That's what everybody else is doing.
Okay, I guess that's all I can do. What's the best that's available to me?
I mean, you can get +3. It just costs a lot of money. It costs 24,000 to go to +3, but we already said if you have +1 right now or +2 right now. I think you have +2.
I have +1 right now.
Okay, so it's 22,500 to go to 3, and that's like
Okay, can I sell the +1 I have to get a trade-in value?
that's what the traded value is. It's you're upgrading it. It costs 22,500 to upgrade it.
Okay, so I'll get +3 studded magic armor in the Amulet of Health, nothing else. What's the total damage on that?
35. 30 and 500.
Okay, so I have. Where in my character sheet do I have how much gold I? Okay, here it is.
Yes,
Plus you just got 33,000, so.
yeah.
So you have enough to cover that plus some extra just to hold on to or buy potions or something.
Okay, so that's all I need.
Okay. And then
The
Torin.
ring of Amulet of Health and the cloak. No ring of protection, no or sorry, Amulet of Health and the armor.
Yep.
No cloak, no ring.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay. I'm just gonna sell my cloak of protection, +1 saves, and those swords.
Okay.
And then
So
I'll just buy from there.
11,000.
11,000.
11,000 to sell that stuff.
So
Trying to move it quickly.
So I have 52,000 gold.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
Yeah, I have a lot of gold. I'm gonna buy a ring of spell storing.
Okay.
24k.
24k off of that.
Mm-hmm.
So.
So you've got
28
that.
left.
So that's attunement.
Yep, and now I have 3, and I want to buy an immovable rod.
Okay.
So I'm gonna write this down. So
Didn't I already tell you what that costs?
yeah, I think it was like 6,000 or something like that.
I'm
don't
trying to
remember
get
writing
all
it down.
this stuff out of the way. It's 5k. All right.
Hold on.
Somebody else doesn't know math. Peck peck.
No, I'm putting this in as we go.
Oh, I know.
Um,
Okay.
and then I want to buy potions.
Okay. What potions do you want to buy?
So either anything that is Dex or Wisdom. I don't know. I can't find anything on Dex. I don't know if you.
Yeah, there's not really like potions like that in 5th edition. So
Yeah.
if you want them, they're probably going to be expensive.
What about Wisdom? Like
It's the
the
same
heavy
thing.
more. Really?
So those were like mess up
Mess-
potions.
Yeah.
They made you stupid, but they made you wise.
I don't mind being stupid. I mean, there's some.
You can go back to that same shop again, but they may not have that.
Okay.
I'll guarantee they don't have it.
Yeah.
There's healing potions. There's invisibility, water walking, water breathing, all your normal stuff. Again, only up to rare can you even find. So actually, potion of invisibility, you might be able to find like 1. It's not something that people usually sell. It's pretty rare.
My charisma save is ridiculous now.
Plus 11? Holy moly.
Yeah.
All right. You think about what potions, and before you leave the city, you'll get them.
Come back to me. I got other.
So everybody make kind of perception checks as you've been traveling around, like buying stuff. Assume in a big giant group.
I take passive perception.
Jeff gonna buy something?
Passive perception. What's your passive perception?
Yeah.
It's probably
16.
changed. Okay, 16 is pretty high. Yeah.
Jeff,
Yeah.
take 8,000 gold.
Thank you.
Okay, so Drizzle, Ja, and Xerxes, and Wu Tang.
Perception, right?
Yeah.
Well, I have advantage, so never mind. I guess not.
And yeah.
Well, it's not foggy, right?
No, it's not foggy.
But you don't.
It's just as you guys have been traveling around you, and the last couple of days too, for the people that have already been in town, there's been a bunch of fanfare involved with some type of knights tournament in town. But you arrived too late to join the knights tournament.
Oh no.
It's like a full-fledged tournament that takes like multiple weeks. But there is talk of a during the week between bouts of knight combat, there are like special events being held. There was like a fair last week that you kind of like saw a little bit of, but it wasn't like anything. It was mostly for like kids and stuff like that. This week there's a like event happening, and you're not sure what it is, but you keep hearing about it. It's called the Cardinals Challenge. Um, so just be aware that there's something going on in town. You could find out more about it if you looked into it, but the Cardinals Challenge is the event that's going about this week.
Cardinals challenge.
So you've been hearing a little bit about that. You've also been hearing about the death of Strahd and people naming like, oh, it was like some rumors and things like that about how the people that killed Strahd have come to town, to the city. I mean, that it was a bunch of like holy knights sent by, this god or that god. It was like, and then no, it was demons or devils, and they killed the rightful lord of the one of the nobles of Kikpur, and the king of Kickper's like pissed off about it. Just a bunch of rumors about that stuff. So,
How far away is Kickper from Shard?
so normally before you guys did stuff, it would take to get to like proper lands, like a castle or something like that.
Yeah.
It would take about a week to get there. And like that's like now that Strahd's gone, maybe a little bit quicker.
And it was like 2 weeks when we went. Like time was kind of weird with that, so they probably had time to. Well, they.
So only time before Strahd died was different, and you guys spent about 2 months inside there to the outside world. To you, it was only 2 weeks. To the outside world, 2 months passed. It's one of the reasons why Wu Tang and Drizzlejaw were sent after you, because it was over a month that you were gone and nothing happened.
Okay. So it's about a week away on foot or something like that.
Yeah, like y'all travel pretty quickly, so just because of Xerxes and like his ranger abilities, he helps you guys move faster over land that's wooded, and that land is all like wooded.
Okay.
Ha. Yeah, but for like people, like normal people, like caravans and stuff like that, it would take a week or two.
Yeah.
Would I be able to make my bracers better with the now 16,000 gold I have?
You can try.
How do I
There's
try?
You
a
have to
bunch of websites too where you can look at other items that you might want as well.
So you would need to go find a shop and like do some investigating and stuff.
Okay. Any chance I might be able to find a certain mask in here?
Again, you could try. So you find a number of like mages places. We already talked about. There's like an arcane quarter where they talk about stuff. As you show your like bracers around, like most people don't know what type of like even enchantment they are. It's some type of old magic that most wizards of today don't understand or know what's really working with it. Um, so they are very, very hesitant to even like approach like trying to like change them. And your mask, no one's ever heard of a luchador mask.
All right.
So, what's the plan?
Quick question.
I want to find out more about.
Yeah. Sorry, Xerxes.
If I get a second sunblade and tie it to the first sunblade, is that only one attunement?
um. Ooh. I think it's probably two, unless you like somehow magically enchant them together. If you just like duct tape them together, it's gonna be two.
If I could find a forge cleric.
If you could only find a forge cleric, a high level forge cleric.
Yeah, if only a high level forge cleric. Oh, well,
Or you
okay.
can find one of those.
Just a thought.
Just
how
at the.
much would it cost to make my axe a +3?
Let's see. I think it's uh
1,000, something like that.
no, it's like 16.
Wow.
But that's also very rare. So you'd have to
Oh,
find somebody that could do it, and it might actually cost more than that.
I'm gonna buy some health potions. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna buy some health potions. That's all I'm gonna do.
Which ones? The
I don't know.
the ones that he got, they're 150.
Sure.
44 plus 4.
4d4 plus 4. How many do you want?
4 plus 4.
Yeah, that's how much it heals.
I'm gonna buy 5 of them.
Okay, they're 150 each.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, what are y'all doing now?
Finding out about this tournament.
You want to go find out about the tournament? Okay, so do a investigation check.
I'm gonna be.
Two.
I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help him.
Okay. Anybody else coming along or going off your other way? What do you want to do?
I'll
Casino.
go
Wow. Even
I'm
with
gonna,
advantage,
I'll go with the Colin. I gotta go to the bathroom. Right back.
I'm not very good at investigating things.
Well, the problem is that every time you try to talk to people, like they just like, ugh, like they kind of shy away from you. They don't know what to think about you.
This face, it's cursed me once again.
So what's Leoric doing? Following him?
Yeah, I was trying to assist him to give him an advantage, but now I'm going to try and investigate.
Gotcha. You see how poorly everyone reacts to him. You're like, maybe let me do it. Okay, so it's right now it's Torn, Wu Tang, and Leoric walking around investigating the challenge. Anybody else with them?
Don't follow and check it out. I'm not interested in participating or anything.
Okay. Jace, what are you doing?
Cool, man.
Looking at magic items at the moment.
Okay, so you're exploring the arcane district, trying to discover what you have. Just know that your character has 3 attuned items already.
Okay. So
You'd have to give up one to get another attuned item.
Yeah. There are magic items that are not attuned though. It has to say requires attunement. Some of them say some of them say requires attunement and like there's special stuff you have to do depending on like how special it is. So, you're by yourself, Drizzlejaw. You are with the group looking for a casino, or you're by yourself looking for a casino?
By myself.
By yourself. Okay.
Classic.
Classic Drizzlejaw. Okay. So Leoric, Wu Tang, Xerxes, and Torin, you got to walk around a little bit. Leoric finally talks to someone that kind of knows what's going on more than just like, oh yeah, like kids just talking about it and things like that. So the Cardinals challenge is a 4-way melee, and the rules are kind of like apparently in the big arena they've set up some type of like split in 4 like combat arena, and 4 teams they try to find sign up for it, and they play like a 5-way capture the flag to where every team has like a thing that they're supposed to be guarding, and the team at the end of the time limit that has the most of them wins. And there's a 5th thing to try to take tiebreakers out, and it's guarded by some type of beast in the middle of the arena. This is in a much larger arena than you guys fought in before with like your little tournaments, like weekly tournaments that you did. This is like a big thing. So,
So basically, it's capture the flag between 4 different teams. You said.
yeah, there's 4 different teams. Like each quadrant is like a different elemental, like not elemental, but like a different like locale. And then there's a 5th circle in the middle that's a different locale that has some type of beast chained up, and it guards a 5th pendant. So you could just go and take the beasts and like hope nobody else takes one, or you could get like the beasts and like somebody else's, or you could avoid the beast completely and like try to just like kill off other teams. Um, it's supposed to be in
Killing is permitted.
killing's not permitted,
Oh.
but there are people on hand to like try to bring you back to life if somebody kills you. It's just it can be looked down upon, and you can get like fined like part of the
Oh, so
reward.
it's like the melee thing or whatever, where you are able to fight people, but
Yeah, you can
no
fight them.
coup de grace.
Yeah, but like when you hit people, you're supposed to like I knock them out type of thing. If you just like
Uh-huh.
straight up kill people or like burn them alive, like you can get in trouble. But it's also no holds bars, anything goes. There's a magical force field over this one that's doesn't let you go higher than like the bottom of the stands, which is about 30 feet. So even if you were able to like fly, you can only fly 30 feet high. Then it like stops you from flying too high.
Mr. Flying Boots.
I mean, it has nothing to do with him getting flying boots. This is just how it was set up already. But yeah, that's going on, and there is a unknown like reward for the winner of it, besides just the fame and everything of winning it, which is like a huge deal.
Did they
But
hint at, like how great the reward was?
it's pretty great. The person that you talk to right now with your 11 investigation doesn't know how many of the teams have signed up yet, but it's supposed to be in the next day or two. The thing.
Hey, Xerxes, cast Hunter's Mark into my ring.
Done.
All right.
My character says done. I don't actually cast Hunter's Mark. I'm just kidding.
So the Deneath Guild is the person that's holding and sponsoring the tournament. They're the Bodyguard and Mercenaries Guild, and their like head honcho guy has come from like the capital city to oversee everything. So it's a pretty big deal.
So we could get renown and maybe a job out of it.
Possibly. I mean, you guys got a job out of the last one.
Yeah. I think it's a good plan to go and do it.
Let's do it.
So you want to go sign up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's our team gonna be?
So you can have
Team
6.
Wu-Tang.
You can
Strong
have.
players.
So the rules that this person said is you're allowed 6 creatures.
Ooh.
So what that means is if you were to bring like a mount, that would count as one of your creatures. So there have been in the past like people that brought like war beasts and things like that, but that counts towards part of your number.
What if it's a magic item that I've never used before?
I mean, as long as it's not like a creature that's like alive and like you enter with it, then it should be fine. They've had people summon things before, but it's it's kind of like a gray area of the rules.
Yeah. Okay.
So you want to travel to the east side of town where the like giant arena is and try to like sign up and see if there's still openings.
I'd like to. Yeah.
Okay.
Is everybody up for that?
Well,
Find
Jace
out.
Lupin's not with you. He's in the Arcane District, and Drizzlejaw's looking for some type of and Drizzle, make an investigation check. He said something about going to find a casino, whatever that is. he definitely
Something.
he definitely found something that fit the bill.
So you're just gonna put 50K on the table?
So y'all realize Drizzlejaw said he was going to go gambling or something, and then he's gone. And then Jace, you somehow lost Jace as you went through the Arcane District. He's looking at stuff to buy and sell. Do you want to find them before you go sign up, or you want to go sign up just the 4 of you? Or Xerxes says he's probably not going to fight.
Yeah, pass.
That bastard. Can I try and convince Xerxes?
I mean, give him a convincing, I guess. Persuade him.
Trying to. So I'm gonna. I guess I'll try and find Xerxes and I'll tell him about the.
Well, he's with y'all. He's
Okay.
chilling with y'all.
So why didn't you want to go, Xerxes?
This stuff is beneath me and it's beneath you.
I can agree to a certain point that it is a vulgar
Why would
sport. Uh, and I can certainly agree with you that it may be beneath us. But it gave us the Strahd job. We were able to leverage quite a bit off of that. So in the long run, maybe it's not so beneath us because it gave us a great job and a wonderful.
I mean, don't get me started on the whole Strahd thing. What a waste of time.
What is Xerxes' reasons for even being with this party at this point?
Yeah.
Solid question.
We're all a good laugh.
It's nowhere better to
All
go.
right, so disgusted, I walk away.
Okay. Torin, are you gung ho about going to this tournament?
So right now it's just me and Leoric.
And Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang's always up for a good combat challenge.
It's been a while since we've had a fight. I think I'm down with it. What's Jace doing?
He's trying to buy magic items in the Arcane District. You have to go find him and talk to him about it.
Let's go
We
find
need
Jace first.
we need Jace in this one if we're gonna do it.
Okay.
Let's give Drizzle some time to roll those dice.
Okay, Drizzle, you found a pretty reputable shop that you were like, this place has a back room. Sure enough, it did.
A high roller area.
A high roller area. And they weren't going to let you in, but how did you convince them to get in?
I explained that I am, of course, Drizzlejaw, the world famous worst wizard in the world. And you might have heard I might have killed someone of note recently. I have a bit of a bounty in my pocket.
Okay. So they question that, like, I don't know if you killed anybody. Like, you don't look that tough. You just said you're the worst wizard ever.
It's more of a reputation thing. As you can see, and I pull out that old spell book of his. This is actually his spell book, and it's pretty gross.
Okay. Make a persuasion roll.
Is he a talker? Ooh, he's a talker.
Nice. He has a +0. He's a talker. So he's impressed. So he let you in. So in the back room, what kind of games are you seeing? You tell me.
What?
You tell me.
Blackjack and Texas Hold'em.
Blackjack and Texas Hold'em. All right. There's a
One
third game. You're not sure what it's called. The locals just keep telling you like it's something like bottle, but like it's got some weird slang involved with it, and they just seem to be taking bottles and grabbing them by like where the cork would be, and they like toss them in the air, and then it hits the ground, and like everybody groans. And then while you're watching, at one point, one of the bottles like hits the ground, but it stands up, and they all cheer.
God.
But you're not sure what the other than that game is.
That sounds like a risky game.
This is a high roller game. That's not very sophisticated.
That's definitely like the side game. You know, like that's like the servants are doing it.
Peasants. I've got so much money. I want to go to the high roller game. Texas
Okay.
Hold'em.
So you're going to which high roller game? Texas Hold'em or
Yeah, Texas Hold'em or roulette.
You don't seem like the bluffing type. I would stick to your strengths.
so roulette?
Yeah, roulette. Well, roulette's easy.
Okay. So you want to go to the roulette table?
Mhm.
And what are you doing there?
What are the bets?
It's a normal roulette table.
Yeah, but like, how high roller are we? What's the minimum bet?
Oh, the minimum bet is 100 gold.
Change.
Easy. 2,000 on black.
2,000 on black. Okay. Where the thing is? I just had it. It just went away. Okay.
Is there like a roulette wheel that you can, like an app or something?
Yeah, I just found something randomly. I legit just looked up what it was like go. It's 2,000 on black. We're spinning it. It's spinning.
Isn't that great?
7 of red.
All right.
The gentleman
3,000 on red.
pulls your thing away. How much?
3,000 on red.
3,000 on red. Everyone at the table's like, oh man, like this guy's a high roller. Like, oh. And then they spin the wheel again after other bets are placed. Other bets are placed. 23 red. He says, oh, good job, sir. Make a perception check. Everything seems great. You just won 3,000 more gold. You picked up all your losses from the last bet, and you're 1,000 ahead now.
This is great. I've got the rush. 15,000 on red.
I have to click it for like every 250.
You just have to roll it to see if it goes red or
Yeah,
black.
just roll it and just double.
Oh, that's true, I guess.
Just keep it going.
Red 5. Make oh, make another perception check at disadvantage now. You're everyone's cheering you on. The dealer's like, oh, like winner with red, and everybody's like, woo! There's a bunch of like women trying to like throw themselves at you.
You are gonna break the house.
That's
I
hilarious.
don't care about
I'd
all
rather
that.
go fight a
Alright,
mob of people. That just sounds way more fun.
I'm feeling good. 25,000 on black.
Okay. The guy starts sweating a bit. 26 black comes up.
Oh my god.
I have no idea how much you've bet or won.
Let's see.
That's 50. That's a lot. That's a shit ton.
That's 80,000 between those last two.
Yeah, that's something like that. Almost 100,000.
So make another perception check at disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Yeah, disadvantage. So you just roll perception and
Easier than
okay, so you're still on your high. But you kind of start looking around. You're like, man, I got a lot of money on me now, and you
Well,
start.
It's in his bag. It's in his little thing.
Well, right now the money's on the table. Like you can't if you walk
Oh,
walk from the
yeah.
table, like that's a different thing. This back room thing, it's like keep your money on the table until you leave. So there's definitely like the guy running the game is like sweating balls. Like he is looking over your shoulder a bunch, and there's like a man in a suit that is by like a wall, and he's looking like super pissed off. He looks like he's talking to some people of ill repute, and they're looking your way.
I mean, I've been gambling for 80 years. I don't care about that.
Okay,
All right, I'm on a heater. 40,000 on red.
31 black. The dealer like sighs and silently was like,
Or is it?
oh,
Oh! No way.
Reroll that roll.
No way. No way.
20 black.
Damn it.
That's good though.
Or
You're
is it?
40,000 ahead.
Yeah.
I go, yeah, one for one.
up.
I'm back to 28. All right. I can't keep going. I gotta stop going. 25 on red.
25,000.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
27 red.
Hell yeah.
Shit, maybe I should start doing this.
That's how it all starts.
That's how it starts. Yeah.
40,000 on red.
40,000 I read. 33 black.
I'm hurting. All right. Everything I got. 13,000 on black.
34 red.
No.
You were up 80,000.
I'm pretty sure he was just gonna keep betting until he ran out of money.
Yeah.
No.
That's the Drizzle job way. He's only there for the rush. He could care less about the money.
God damn it again. I'm trying to
How
get to
funny would it be
100,000.
if he actually could walk away?
Okay.
Rejected. I leave.
All right. So as you're going to buy outside, you see the rest of the party. They're walking around. Looks like they're looking for someone. Do you approach them or not?
I didn't see him. I'm just down in the dumps again.
Just everybody else roll perception. See if you see him coming down out of this building. Or actually, passive perception. I know Xerxes sees him. Pretty sure Leoric with 12. You see him too. So y'all see Drizzlejaw, a little gnome man that you've come to know, and he looks very down in the dumps as he comes out of this shop.
What's wrong, Drizzle?
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I've seen that look before. Lost another one now.
Actually, Wu Tang, I might have made a miscalculation on our split. How much money do you still have left?
Nope, spend it all.
Damn it.
It sounds like Wu Tang knows how to. Once the split's made, he spends all his money so that Drizzle can't hit him up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so y'all are going to go still try to find Jace.
Yeah. Yeah, Jason's next.
Okay, so as y'all are walking around, trying to find him, you go through like the like armory, like smelting district and stuff like that, headed towards the arcane district, and make a perception check as you walk through like some crowded streets. So Torin, like kind of through the murmur of the crowd, you hear the word, like a harshly said word a couple times, and it's traitor, traitor, traitor. Do you want to look around and see like who's saying it, or are you just ignoring it?
Yeah. I looked around.
So do another perception check at advantage because you're like tuned in. Ho!
Damn.
So you
Damn.
turn to find uh who might be saying the word traitor, and you lock eyes through the crowd about 15 feet away. Staring straight at you is this big brown-skinned dragonborn. And as he locks eyes with you, he just yells out, "Oathbreaker!" And then one of his friends, another dragonborn that has like silver scales, he steps and like sees you through the crowd too, and he says, "Kinslayer!"
Okay.
The brown skin one, you think you recognize.
Okay.
Actually, you have a 26 perception. That's a natural 20 perception. You do recognize him. He's a guy. He's not from your clan of Dragonborn, but he's from like a clan that they're closely allied with. And he starts to like push his way through the crowd towards you.
I scream at them. They know nothing,
Did the rest of us
and
notice? Did you
they're
notice it?
trash.
Oh, you definitely notice it. It's like everyone in the area has like stopped moving. And while he's like
Action to them attacking us and getting in my threat range.
so as he like starts to push people aside, this big guy, he's as big and tall as Torin, but he's much more muscular. Um, the crowd starts to just part for him. He's like, "You're a disgrace to all Dragonborn. I should cut you down where you stand, Oathbreaker."
I tell him he has no idea what he's talking about, and he should shut his mouth.
"You're a kinslayer. You killed your own father, the head of your clan, no less." And another Dragonborn who's like bronze scaled, and it's a female Dragonborn. You can tell her bulk is less, but she's much more like richly dressed and stuff like that. She puts a hand on his shoulder, and she's like, "Not here, not here." And she starts like pull him back.
And I say he deserved everything that he had coming to him.
So he's like just screaming at you like obscenities and things, but in Draconic now, so that like nobody else like understands them. Things like
Except me.
yeah, so things that are in Dragonborn, in Draconic like is worse than like Oathbreaker and Kinslayer, which is somehow like hard to do, but dragons have a word for it.
Yeah.
And the Lady Knight kind of like looks back at you and like just this disgusted look on her face. And she's like, "He's not worth like trouble with the guard. Like, let's go." Like, and just kind of pushes the big guy away, and they walk away like east into town.
Okay.
What was that all about, Torin?
Well, I did not tell y'all before I joined y'all the reason why I actually ended up leaving my clan was because I killed my father. He abused me, imprisoned me, tortured me, and eventually I put a sword through his heart. And the only reason I'm here right now is because my brother snuck me out of my clan lands, and now I'm here. So
I'm gonna look him over. Have I noticed like scars as I've
Like scars on his body from being like tortured and stuff.
yeah.
So like he's always worn like rags that are kind of like loose and stuff like that, but he has lots of battle scars. You just assume they were battle scars though.
Okay. Yeah. So I see all these scars, and so the story checks out. So I'm not gonna do that insight. That was
yeah,
just
I was always
scars or anything.
different from other dragonborns, as you can see from these other ones. I have a tail. I'm more scaled. I'm more feral, and I was always treated differently. And because of that, I was looked down upon, and my father had a disdain for me, and so I couldn't handle it anymore, and so I killed him, and he deserved it,
Sounds as if justice was served.
100%. But my clan does not look highly upon me. In fact, I'm an oathbreaker and kinslayer. So
Well, they are now in the lands of
Roofs.
Shard.
Roofs.
Have no place here.
Yeah,
right,
say the word, and I'll get in there and They won't be around anymore.
Were we in the Dragonlands, of course they would have the right to
There were some
do
of
with
my.
you as they will. But
It's very complicated because there were some of my clan who actually took pity on me and who actually helped me, but there are some who hate me and want to kill me. So
Okay. So, Jace, have you found anything to buy, or are you about to be found by everybody before that happens?
Yeah. How much is a bag of holding?
Just a plain bag of holding?
Yeah.
I don't know. 4,000.
Okay. And how much are health potions?
150 for the one, and then the better one is 450.
Okay. I will get 5 potions and the better ones.
Of the
And a
better
bag of
ones?
holding. Yes.
So the ones that are 8d4 plus 8, that are 450 each. So 5 of those, and then a bag of holding. Okay.
You said the bag was 4,000.
Yep.
do they have braces of defense in 5e?
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
yeah, they do.
Do they have braces of defense plus 2 AC?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw the +2 somewhere. I can go ahead and find it really quick.
It's 6,000. I just see one. Yeah, I just see one. It's 6,000. Okay.
All right,
So
I'll just think about that real quick. I thought it was plus 2, but that's what I found.
I have no idea. I'm just saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just +2 if you're not wearing armor or shield.
Yeah, +2 means you don't get the D6.
How much does those cost?
6,000. I just said. I think.
Okay,
So-
for the plus 2. Okay, I'm gonna take those and minus 6,000, and I'm gonna take my boots off.
Boots of speed off.
Yeah.
Bracers of defense on.
Yeah, you're fast enough.
Yeah, I have 60 speed even without those, so my AC is a lot higher. So
What's our
braces.
AC now?
What is your AC? I don't know.
My AC is 21. I was just curious about everybody
What
else.
were the
Mine's
health
20.
potions?
What? What did you say, Jeff?
What were the health potions? You said 48 plus 8.
No, it's 8d4 plus 8.
Oh.
Health potions have like d4s, so they can they have like a not bad minimum. Ah, crap. Sorry. I clicked on something and then I accidentally closed out of Roll20.
You clicked out, right?
Yeah. I was being annoyed. My OCD was coming out, and I was trying to get rid of my Twitter like notification thing, and then I just closed out of the whole thing. Okay. So you buy health potions and that other stuff. Torn, while you're trying to
done.
find him, you. So
I'm
what are you
done
doing with
with
your
everything.
boots?
I have boots, and I'm asking. I don't want to sell these. I think they are very useful, and I'm going to keep them. Maybe someone in the party can use them.
What do they do?
I don't know if anybody needs an item. If they want 10 more speed, that doesn't have 3 items attuned, they can have them.
I can't do it.
I already got boots.
Jace, I'm pretty sure he has 3. Xerxes has 3. Drizzlejaw,
Yeah.
I don't think has a lot of magic items.
Okay.
So I'll put them on the betting table.
Actually, it would be pretty good for him since he's so little and he has little tiny legs, kicking back and forth.
Oh yeah, you only move 20, don't you?
Yeah, he needs these. I'll give them to him.
Stubby gnome.
What's going on?
I have a boots plus 10 speed for you.
Okay.
And I look at. Is he with us? No.
Yeah, he's with you.
Okay,
Yeah,
I look at
I'm
him.
in
I give
Diego,
him.
but
I
like,
tell him
even
like,
when everyone was yelling, I didn't really pay attention. I'm getting kind of out of it. Lost a lot recently.
and I could kind of tell. I'm like, I don't know. I'm just gonna be like, hey, have these boots. Do not gamble these away. Put these on your feet.
Put these on your feet.
He's on you.
Yes, these boots that fit you, they'll surely fit me.
They actually do. They're magical. They shrink down and fit you as soon as you put them on.
Ooh. Are they expensive?
Who are you asking? I guess you're asking Torin.
They are very useful, so you don't die.
I
Mm,
don't know if I care, but all right, I'll wear them. Fine.
Okay.
okay. So you now have your full group. Are you gonna tell you guys going like what are you saying now that you're with everybody else?
Let's go play capture the flag.
Yeah, of course. There's this awesome tournament, and the rewards are insane, literally
Can we-
insane. And I look
can
at
we-
Drizzle, and I'm like, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Can we
We talking
all enter
prize pool?
together?
What does Drizzle say?
A prize pool.
We don't know yet, but we know it's substantial.
In.
S- In.
We got to win back as losing.
I'm in.
Okay.
So can we all be in together? Is it 4+ or is it only 4?
It's 6 creatures total.
Okay.
Did Torin want any spells while we were resting from
Right.
stuff this
He
have-
got Xerxes to cast a spell.
Is there another spell that someone could spare for my ring? I have 4 more levels I can put into it.
Well, I'm assuming that we were able to rest during this time, right? Or no?
I mean, since you bought the stuff, no, not really.
Is there a spare spell that someone could give me that I could put in my
Somebody
ring?
spare a spell, please.
Probably give you a level
A
1.
spell for the poor.
Level 1's fine, anything, because it's just something else that I could.
Shield of Faith plus 2 AC. I've got Thunderous Smite, 2d6 thunder damage on hit. Well, I'll just link.
Does that stack with Hunter's Mark?
I don't see why not. But they're both bonus actions to cast, so you'd have to spend like a whole turn like getting them out of your ring. The cool thing about a ring of spell storing and why it's so expensive is
I'll take
it doesn't
both.
require concentration. It just goes the full duration.
I'll give you both because I like you.
So he gave you Thunderous Smite, so you're down to 2 more levels of spells, it sounds like.
I have 2 left.
Yeah.
He has 3 left. I have.
Actually, I think it might be a standard action to use the ring.
I think it is the length. No, it's the length of the spell. However long that takes is how long the spell takes to get out of the ring.
We'll look
exactly
it up
like-
just to be sure.
But okay, you can, but that's
Just to be sure.
Yeah, we don't trust you.
that's fine. I'm not a spellcaster. Now I have spells.
I was looking at that was the first thing I looked at. I was like, oh damn. But it's more, it's a lot better on you than it would be on me.
Thunderous Smite.
No, I mean the Ring of Spell Storing
Yeah.
turns you
Yeah.
into a spellcaster.
That's true. Yeah, it just says cast the spell that's stored in.
I told you.
It does also say it uses like the spell slot, spell save, DC, spell attack bonus, all the same stuff of the caster.
Oh crap! So wow, that's really good. So it's a 15 DC on that strength save.
Yeah. So everything will be from the caster. Okay. So you guys are traveling. This is still all the same day so far. So you're traveling to see if you can sign up for that tournament. The Cardinals Challenge. So on the east side of town, is like the tournament grounds and like the giant arena that's been set up for big high profile tournaments and things like that. So make a perception check to try to find who you need to talk to.
Always.
Oh, hold on.
Okay, guys, I got it.
Yeah, Wu-Tang has it.
No, I got it.
Look at that perception. That is amazing.
So you do find a guy. So you come over and there's a heavy set, like older guy in like knight's armor, and he is dealing with like some different people, like ordering people around, but people keep pointing you like that's like the guy you need to talk to probably. Wu Tang, as y'all like start to see that guy, you do see walking away from him, the Dragonborn that were yelling at Torn earlier.
Ooh.
Revenge is a dish best served cold.
So as you guys approach, he sees you and he's like, can I help you? Like I'm very busy.
We're looking to enter the arena.
The arena's on the other side of town. Like I don't have time for like
The competition, fool.
the Cardinals challenge. He sizes you guys up. He's like,
Correct.
it's like this is a very dangerous thing. It also takes a pay in. You have to pay to get in. Can you all pay? It's a 5,000 gold pay in.
Okay.
Of course.
Quite a large pay, and I'm assuming the payout is equally as large.
It is, but it's also to deter, like people just looking to make a name themselves. They don't belong in the tournament.
Drizzle Jaw's got it.
Tristle John does not have it.
Ooh, I started shuffling
Wow.
my feet very quickly.
Mm.
About that. Actually, when we did the split, I was very generous and gave most of it to Wu Tang.
Oh, Wu Tang's got it.
Yeah, Wu Tang. Wu Tang can.
So he's looking annoyed as y'all like decide who's gonna pay. If you're wasting my time, I have a whole like thing to set up.
I can chip in 1,000.
I'll
I
chip
got
in
1,000.
I can throw in 1,000.
Okay, that's 4,000.
I can chip in three.
Three. 3,000?
Three. Just three.
3 gold.
Actually, I can only chip in two because I'd like to keep one just in case I need to buy food.
I pat Drizzle on the back and be like, "It's okay, man. We've all been there."
Okay, so
So it sounds like you're 1,000 short.
Xerxes is not here. So Torin.
Well, he's here. He's just not gonna fight. He said.
And does not have 1,000 gold.
I can pitch in another 600. Okay.
I'll do 5 if someone can match me.
Well, if you put in
No.
5, that's it.
Okay. Oh, if you put in.
No.
Okay.
I'll take off the 1,000 for me.
Okay, then I'm withdrawing my three. I'm gonna keep that.
Yeah, you're good. He didn't. He didn't even approach you for your money.
Okay.
So he says,
Better if I
"Okay."
did, because this is all my money.
So now that I've seen your money, I can explain to you what's going to happen. So it goes tomorrow. There's going to be 4 groups. You've actually just filled the last spot. So there's 3 other groups that have already signed up. They all look pretty tough. I hope you guys are ready. So my name's Dusty Baker, and
Yeah.
I run the MLB,
Yeah.
the military litigation bombardment for the what did I say earlier? The Deneath Merchants Guild, and I'm in charge of running the challenge. So there's 4 spots you can start at, and he hands you a small pyramid, 3-sided thing that has numbers on it, and he says, "We're gonna roll to see where you start." You're gonna start in zone 2. So zone 2, just to prepare you, is like a rocky area that's your like talisman is in actually like a suspended over like a pit of spikes. So you have to get your own talisman first, and then you can go fight other people to get their talisman. There's a water quadrant, there's a acid pool quadrant, and then there's another rocky quadrant that has like a bunch of like fortifications and stuff. I can't tell you where the other quadrants' chests will be with their talismans in it, and then there's a beast in the middle in a kind of a more open like killing ground where its talisman is on top of the pillar that it's chained to.
And the goal is to get the majority of the talismans.
Yes, by the end of time, running out.
How much time? How much time do we have?
So once you start fighting in real time, you have 2 hours because our battles last a long time. So 2 hours is like being generous. So in real time, you'll have to do it in 2 hours. So
Started.
so it's tomorrow.
So we basically just get the talisman and we can walk around with it on us.
Yeah, it's not huge. It's like the size of like a shield. So you can have multiple members of your party like carrying it. You just need to be here this time. Like it's as big as a shield, so like one person can carry one.
Okay, so we can put it on our back. Type thing.
Yeah. So the tournament again, the Cardinals challenge is tomorrow. So be ready by midday tomorrow. Come early though. If you're not here, you just forfeit your 5K.
It's been fun, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.
So you guys are now it's like evening time, so you guys are gonna head back to wherever you're supposed to be staying at.
And I'm gonna ask Torin if he wants any more spells in his ring. We got that and that and
What do you have? Sorry.
this.
Oh, here we go.
Those are all the spells I have.
Well, you can't take a level 3 right now unless you.
I can only do a level 2. I wouldn't mind a level 2.
So I got lesser restoration and misty step right now.
Ooh, Misty Step.
Do I need that though?
Yeah,
I
you
don't
probably
know.
don't need that.
But
Take
I don't
this.
have old person memorized.
Judicial Jaw, what do you have for a level 2?
Shield is really good.
This one seems pretty good.
Yeah, shield is fucking amazing.
Oh my gosh. Invisible barrier of magical force that appears.
Link your level 2s too, because you might, if there's anything that might, because he can take one level 2 or 2 level 1s.
Dragon's Breath.
uh-oh. You hit a sore note.
Oh, bonus. That's a good one.
So y'all are walking back to your place you stay at while you talk about this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The shield is really good.
Yeah, that shield is.
What the? Did I lose something? Oh, the.
Does Xerxes have anything?
He already gave me Hunter's Mark.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I wouldn't mind taking another Hunter's Mark if I could do that.
You take a shield and a hunter's mark.
I'll do that. So I have Hunter's Mark. I need to make shield now.
So Xerxes, are you gonna give him one more hunter's mark before you guys rest for the night?
I guess.
Okay. So as y'all are heading back through town, you cut through some buildings and make a perception check.
Boom, crit. I can see through walls.
Wow.
Leoric is really focused on this ring of spell story that they're talking about. Ah, da, 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 da.
Well, there are like goggles of X-ray vision. When I was looking through the magic items, so you could, if you wanted to.
Is there really?
Yeah.
Shit. Well, I already lost all my money, so.
That would be great for me since I have blind sense. If I can.
Britt, give me a perception check.
You say passive?
You can, but that's way better. So as you guys enter this like alleyway area, the hair on the back of Drizzlejaw, Wu Tang, and Xerxes' neck, just like you get a really bad feeling. And roll initiative. Everybody rolls initiative too. Just FYI. Yeah.
And crit the initiative!
Oh!
I've already used up all my crits. Damn
We're
it.
gonna surprise them. It turns out.
Well, I can't be surprised, so it wouldn't matter.
Correct.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I always take an action during surprise round because I'm alert.
Oh, you got a feat for that.
Mm-hmm.
It pays.
You want to get your crits in that first round.
You mean he's, an awesome warrior and has alert senses.
Yeah, yeah. That's totally what it was.
Da, da, da.
I guess I'm the min-maxer of the group.
No, it's just an out of character. Who am I forgetting?
Me? No.
Yeah, no, I just wrote you down. Who am I losing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Chase. Jeff.
No, it's Drizzle. Drizzle.
Oh, Jeff is up. Oh, never mind.
Okay, so yeah, we have 28. Holy shit. Leoric is a 21.
The real problem is if these guys are far enough away, then it's all for naught.
It's all for naught. It's
Can
all
I just
for
switch
naught.
those in front of the party so I can start at the front?
Sure. I
Oh,
just
yeah.
I just copy and paste y'all down, so yeah, you just can't move farther ahead than him.
You could get like some mobility items next time we get flush with cash.
Okay,
Really
so
spend it all on armor, but I just like having highs.
But you can dash as a bonus action, so I guess it doesn't matter.
True, but yeah.
so Wu-Tang, as you enter the alleyway and you get this bad feeling, you look around very alertly and you actually see there's some person in the shadows on top of this roof and this roof and possibly that roof. And it looks like they're holding crossbows. And so it is you can move right now. You get a full turn before anybody else goes.
All right. But you said they're up on top of roofs.
Yes.
Lame. Tell them to come down here.
What are you doing?
Any ranged weapons?
I do, but I do a lot more damage if I have my swords out.
You get crossbow sniper.
No.
Okay.
Although
Then
it does sound cool.
what are you doing?
10 damage to
I guess I will climb up onto this roof here. I think that should be what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How much is it to climb up?
So there's like some trash right there, like a trash can type thing. So that can help you. So yeah, if you move 30 normally, yeah, you can get to that spot. You
And then
jump
I
up there, and so as you jump up there, there's actually
nothing. I'm dead.
Emptiness.
what? Did I just hide stuff? Okay,
Yeah,
there you
you
go. Ha! So there is what you see automatically, like, and you know, there's a large white-haired bugbear, which you know are like number one from your land, and number two are like brutes from Halo, like they're more brutish cousins of yours that are normally, you know, like shock troopers or um like assassins or something like that.
Dude, you're straight up lifting my story out of Halo, and I love it.
I'm not lifting your story out of Halo.
Or you described me as being the Halo elites, and now these guys are the brutes. So
I mean, yeah, that's that but the story isn't Halo.
Halo 2 and 3. Here
You're
we go.
you're not gonna find a ring world, or will you?
Anyway, it's not important. I'm gonna straight up murder this bugbear.
Okay.
Oh. Oh.
So that's remember it's an automatic crit
Yep.
if you hit him with advantage during this first round. So you do what's your max damage? It's 10. So you do
10.
18. No, you do 10 plus. We'll just take the roll that you got, which is 4. So 14 damage.
With advantage, by the way.
Yeah, that hits him. So that's 12. So 14 and 12, yeah.
18 hits again.
Wait. Why are you attacking a third time?
Oh, I didn't action surge before I did that, did I?
I mean, you can. I just want to know what you're doing.
Yes, I will action surge after the fact.
It's part of the action, is what it is.
So that's another 11.
So yeah, 11.
And 15.
Damn!
Okay, and then that's with a 2d6 for assassinate. So 8 more.
Okay. So 15 more, 8 more, it's 23 more.
Yep.
So you do 60 damage.
And then I will
Wait.
disengage.
No, you won't.
I won't, because I
Oh, Accenture's isn't one. I thought it was that other thing. Sorry.
yeah,
You do.
Accenture just-
You do disengage.
So I'm gonna disengage. I'm gonna move over here.
Hooah. So no, disengage is just like a 5-foot step away from him. So you'd have to go like here or
But
here.
then I still. Oh no, I used all my movement. You're right.
Yeah.
Right. I'll
So
go
you just
the other way.
disengaged a little bit from him. So describe how this happens. You climb up the thing, and then what do you do when you hit him for 4 crits?
I just jump up there, pull the sword out, and as I recognize him as a bugbear from my land, I'm filled with a holy rage.
Holy rage! Oh wow, guys getting religious.
Not an actual holy rage, more just like a what I imagine a holy rage would be. So I don't want to talk about murder in front of your kids.
Bye.
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 Get out of here! It's about to get messy.
It's about to get messy. So you hit him.
Yeah,
You
and then my
just a with
blade-
wild abandon.
Yeah, just swing like crazy with the blade, and yeah, crit him 4 times.
So yeah, he was like in wait, like ready to like attack y'all from afar, and he actually had a bow out when you attacked. And one of your attacks like also cut his bowstring.
Yeah.
As he tried to like use his bow to like block the attacks, and like that's how much surprise he had. He was like, "Oh crap!" Like he had no idea that you would just climb up the wall and jump up near him. And he looks pissed.
It hurt us, by the way.
Huh?
Like, how did he know? Like, we're just walking down the alley, and then suddenly he like runs up a fucking wall and like
Pretty much.
apart, like.
Pretty much, y'all were like all chilling and talking about what spells to put in this spell storing ring, and all of a sudden Wu Tang just climbs up a wall, and you hear him just like join battle with someone. You're not even sure who.
Like, what the fuck?
But knowing how ready for battle you were, who did I say got good perception? Sorry, Drizzlejaw. You were alert too, and so was Xerxes. So you all get turns this time around as well. So you both have turns you can make right now. So what are you doing?
Wait, didn't Leoric crit?
But it's based on perception.
Yeah,
This is the first round when you would normally be surprised, but Drizzlejaw knew what was going on because he was alert, and so was Xerxes. So Drizzlejaw, I think is Drizzlejaw first, then Xerxes.
Mage armor on myself, hearing the sounds of combat.
Okay.
nice.
Anything else?
Can I do something else?
I mean, you can move. You could. If you don't know what bonus action stuff you have.
I'll chill right here.
Okay. And then Xerxes, what are you doing? You just hear like commotion up ahead, and you're very alert.
Wait, do I not? Wait,
You don't get a turn. Yep, you don't get a turn.
We were just kind of like I was casting shit in your ring, and like you were worried about that.
okay.
Yeah. So,
That's fine.
what is Xerxes?
I can't really see anything, I assume.
Well, I just put you around the corner behind everybody a little more because that's usually where you are.
That's where I am. Assuming I can't see anything.
Yeah.
Um,
You guys are also rested, so you have full health, and you have full spells minus the spells you've cast into his ring and stuff today.
Oh yeah, like I knew that.
I don't know. I moved so I can see the rest of the party, I guess, and get into this corner.
Okay. So you're just be ready to do stuff.
Arrow action for the first thing I see that is hostile.
Okay. So this big white-haired bugbear guy, he looks pretty hurt already. He pulls out as he sees his bow has been like cut. He pulls out a whip-looking weapon that has like a nasty like claw grabber thing on the end, and he whips it at you, Wu Tang. And oh, I need dice. Yep, there we go. He got a 23 to hit.
Oh no, my new armor's still not good enough.
So his whip does 6 damage, 6 slashing
good
damage, and then make a strength check. Yeah, strength check.
Strength save or strength check?
Strength save.
Okay, well, they both suck, so.
So he actually like wraps it around your sword after it slashes you, and he tries to pull it free, and you barely hold on. And as you barely hold on, he like whips it again, and it misses you as it like unconnects from your sword, and it kind of comes back towards him. He's got it like back in his area, and then some crossbow bolts fire. So we got a 22 to hit on you with one crossbow. Actually, two 22s.
Oh,
And a
armor sucks. Want a refund?
and a 15,
That one misses.
and another one that misses you.
My AC is a 20 now, by the way.
Okay. And two, like 4 miss you, but 2 hit you.
It's a lot of attacks.
And then Leoric, you have a 18 and a 20 towards you.
Yeah, I have a 21 AC.
Okay, so 2 crossbow bolts from down the alleyway, as you see, like 2 smaller looking guys with crossbows shoot at you. They plink off your armor.
Yes.
So I said 2 hit you.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, I normally roll damage over here, anyways. So between those 2 attacks, you take 14 damage, 14 piercing damage.
It says 8. I'm gonna take 8.
It's plus 3 on each.
I say 14. You said.
Oh, actually, yeah. So
There we go.
Maybe they're poison too.
No. Don't.
they're they're not poison, but they do have let's see. Oh, nope. Never mind. You're good because you're so alert. They normally would get like surprise damage, but somebody's not surprised.
I'm on to your tricks.
I'm on to your tricks. All right. So now it's the actual first start of combat, which Wu-Tang still goes first.
Again? Damn. All right. Let's finish this this bitch off. I'll move in and. Okay, never mind. He's had a turn, right? So.
Yeah, he's had a turn, so that doesn't apply.
Okay. I will. Where's my attack? There it is.
Ooh,
Bam.
almost critted.
Only I had advantage.
Oh, right.
So you do 9 damage.
You had advantage.
Oh yeah, the +6 is from the crit. If that wasn't a crit.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'll attack again. I'm guessing that one doesn't hit.
Give me 1 second. Trying to make sure I keep track of stuff. That one does hit. This guy's not wearing a ton of armor. He's like pretty armored down.
Dude, my axe does so much damage now.
8 damage. All right.
2d6.
Then as a bonus action at disadvantage.
As a bonus, okay, that still hits him. He's surprised actually. He's like, "What?" So you go in and you swipe twice with your sword, hitting him 2 more times, and then you just throw out a dagger.
Toss a dagger right in his gut, point blank range.
Okay.
And,
what kind of elemental damage does it do?
It does radiant.
Oh yeah, so it lights up the rooftop a little bit. in the night. And actually,
Does it kill him?
it does not. But
Oh.
he's looking like he thought he was going to surprise you, and you definitely surprised him. And it kind of lights up the area a little bit, and some of the guys at the rooftops are revealed because of the radiance of light that comes off of the rooftop that you're on. The light from up high.
Nope.
Well, it's because you're like high up and they were high up. Like right now, they're like torches and stuff aren't really like making the rooftops lit up, but that kind of like a brief flash like gave everybody like a better view of what's going on. So, Leork, now you're ready. What are you doing?
So move 1, 2, 3. Two bastards. I assume it was these two shot something at me.
No, is the two guys like straight down the alleyway, but you don't know that.
Yeah, I have no idea. So I'm gonna pour it up here with Misty Step.
Okay. Misty Step.
Yeah. So there goes that level spell. And then I'm going to strike at this one that's right next to me.
Okay.
2.
What?
Nope. And then try again.
Okay, so yeah, that definitely hits and does 20 damage to it. So you like cut across it and it looks like real hurt already. And these things are kind of small and they have like a greenish yellowish skin. They look pretty ugly. So
Okay.
you've never
Yeah,
encountered their type before.
Okay. Well, that's my turn right there.
Okay, so make a perception check.
Sure.
Okay, yeah. That's it. Alrighty. After you, Drizzle, Ja.
So I cannot see on these rooftops, right?
So you can see like down the alleyway near the light that there's two small creatures with crossbows pointing shells away. But the rooftop people, yeah, they're gonna be pretty hard for you. So you might see this guy.
Perfect. I'm gonna go to the corner of this little house hutch thing.
Okay.
See the 3 enemies and cast fireball.
Okay. So fireball centered right here
Yeah, just
or something.
all 3 of them. Yeah, all 3 of those.
Yeah. So you won't hit Colin with that. Okay. So do some damage for fireballs, and I'll roll some reflex saves. So all of a sudden, the alleyway explodes with a fire over here, and
Regret fucking with us.
this guy looks mostly dead. All of his like hair's burned off and stuff like that. This guy dodged to the side and like caught like a little bit of like a rolling as it came by, and he didn't take full damage. The guy next to him, so he's gonna take what, 17? Yeah.
18.
That's not how that works.
You were asking.
I know. Plus, I'm doing it like backwards from what I normally do, so what am my own tracking? And then the guy up top like saw the little bead of fire going towards the other guys and like made the mistake of looking over the side of the roof, and like the blast hit like full in the face, and he also looks pretty burnt up. And what else do you
There be consequences for burning the city to the ground. Burning random buildings.
So yeah, the building next to them is a little bit on fire. It's not a lot on fire though. That's your turn. All right, so Torin, you've seen Colin step through the middle of the alleyway, and then like teleport up onto what you think he's on a rooftop because you heard battle. Wu Tang just ran up the side of like this wall over here to your right, and obviously engaged in battle of some kind. There was a bunch of like clicks of crossbows and like there was some slashing of the swords and things like that.
Shit. Okay. Where am I going?
I don't know.
I'm assuming Wu Tang has it covered. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can make it here, no problem.
Okay.
Here.
So you just
And
run over there and run up the wall to try to help out where you think Leoric is.
yep.
Okay, so you
And
climb on top of the roof, right?
yep. Then I'm going to expend the hunter's mark.
Okay, so that's a bonus action.
Yep. And then so I just get 2 attacks.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do. Hold on. I'm learning this real quick.
And you can just do 2 attacks and then just add the 1d8 after the fact.
No, I can do this and I just click this right here. Does that hit?
Yes, that definitely hits. So you hit it with a blink axe.
And then I do that, and that's 2d6 plus my dex plus the magic.
Okay, I thought his magic for that was it only 1d6?
It's 2d6.
Brett?
Well, I have a d6 with.
Yeah, I thought it was a d8, but if the spell says d6, then yeah, okay. So 12 slashing damage with Hunter's Mark on you.
And then attack him again. Does a 13 hit?
13 does not hit.
Okay, and that's it.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna kind of like jump right down there onto the ground again.
So
Nice.
make a dexterity saving throw for me.
With a plus
2.
3 if he's within range of me.
Mm-hmm.
Is it 10 feet? Okay. Hold on. Why is I have
Yeah,
so
you're
many
right here.
pages open. Sorry.
You think you have pages open. Oh, okay. So as you, a 340-pound dragonborn man, go to like you jump up here, and as you attack him, the roof is like creaking under your weight.
Okay.
And then right as you like spring off the roof to the side to go this way, the force of you jumping like sideways off of it, like your feet go through the roof, but you like with one clawed hand like pull yourself out and like instead of just jumping off the rooftop now, you're almost like swinging over like the hole that you've made with your one arm as you land on the ground down below.
Shit.
And Colin, now that you've seen that happen with him,
Mm-hmm.
you're pretty sure the roof is like creaking under the weight of you in full adamantium plate mail as well.
Uh-oh.
All right. And then Jace, what are you doing?
I'm gonna transform.
Okay.
Bonus-
As a bonus action? All right. Oh,
Yeah, that happened at 10th level.
boom. So, you use a bonus action to transform. Many monsters fill the night. Painful transformation, taking 7 damage as you transform. Okay.
Yes. And then I'm going to jump up on the roof with Wu Tang.
Okay, so you just like go straight up the side of the roof, ripping through like the bricks as you run up the side of it. And then you're on the roof.
Make a perception check up here. Or
Yeah, you do. Okay, so with your perception, you see all the people visible right now on your rooftop and the adjacent rooftop, and then the one across the alleyway as well. The other guys with Torrent and Leoric are kind of in the shadows, and then there's a light like farther down, so you see the 2 guys over here as well. Like down the alleyway farther. You also feel the roof like barely supporting your weight.
I was doing just fine up here.
Okay. Well, I don't know that, so I'm gonna try and bite the guy that's in front of Andy.
You do know that. That's what I just said for your perception.
Well, I know, but I mean, I don't know that Andy got it.
Yeah.
Oh, that Andy's got it. Okay. Yeah, so you're gonna step forward and bite that guy?
Yes.
Well, I have feather step boots, so I don't put any
Ooh,
weight
that
on
is
this rooftop.
true.
That is true.
Oh man.
So as you step to the arch of the rooftop, I don't know if you how well you can see that. The main beam supports your weight better. You can tell with your 16 perception. So as you go to attack him, you feel like more solid on that top beam. And bite attack. Yep, you bit him. Do 8 damage. Oh, 15 damage actually. Okay.
I'll bite him again.
So he's looking, yeah, real hurt. You like bit like a huge chunk out of his arm that had the whip on it. You hit him again. So 8 damage. 16 damage. Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah, so he looks real hurt and he's taking a bunch of damage.
And I already used my bonus action, so that's it.
Okay, so as soon as you bite him twice, he is like, oh shit. And he yells out some stuff in Goblin. And
What does
then
he say?
he says, tactical retreat. It's like in a like military language. It's just like tactical retreat. And
How,
he
how loud was it?
not super loud. Why, do you know Goblin?
No, I don't know what it means anyways, but I was just
Yeah.
kind of wondering.
He just it's like a sharp, like kind of loud retort. And like someone giving orders and he goes boom, 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 and he jumps to this other rooftop. And then
Attack of opportunity as he leaves.
no.
Oh.
He seems to be good at disengaging.
This disengaging
Like he might
motherfucker.
have mobility or something.
He doesn't have mobility. He has something else.
Okay.
Okay, so next is Xerxes. So Xerxes, you've seen everybody else like seem to leave the alleyway and jump up to the rooftops and stuff.
I can't see these guys way down the alleyway.
Oh, you can see them for sure. They're underneath a light. So this is a light. The end of this alleyway is much more lit. In fact, there's no light over there.
I guess I shoot the guy on the right.
Okay, the guy on the right is definitely like more burned up from a fireball. That hits him.
Okay.
Don't even worry about damage. He's dead. So you you shoot him and it just an arrow long range through the heart, just or what you assume is their heart. You again have never seen these creatures before.
Okay, I shoot the guy on the left.
Okay, that definitely hits him too.
You taking damage?
He has taken damage from a fireball. He jumped and like rolled and then got up pretty quick, but he's definitely still hurt. So 21, 25.
Yep.
Yeah, he's dead. That one just takes him in the throat.
All right. Cool.
Some long range shots there. Those were actually like I think maybe even disadvantage, but you would have hit him either way. So yeah, those were a disadvantage, but you still hit him. Some long range shots. Okay,
Okay.
that's it.
That's it.
Okay, so this guy in the white hair, he continues running along the rooftops over here. As he passes this goblin, he kind of like shoves him back towards y'all a little bit, and he grabs his crossbow out of his hands in like one of his quivers, and he also drinks something.
You can't do that.
Wait, that's illegal.
Yeah.
5, 8, 9, 13,
I definitely don't.
17.
Over my shoulder.
Ooh. And then this guy who now only has a sword, he gets pushed forward and he runs out. So he kind of charges that way. These two guys shoot crossbows at Jace. It's a 21 and a 23.
They hit.
Okay, so they're gonna do. So these are gonna be a 3 and a 2 because it's 3 extra damage on each one. So 5 damage total. Then
So half of 5.
oh, that's the thing. That's 3 plus 3 and 2 plus 3, and then we just negate out the 3s because it's double the damage. So 5 damage total. Then from across the way, Wu Tang gets hit by a crossbow bolt and takes 11 damage.
No, stop.
And then this guy doesn't have a crossbow, but he runs up and he pulls out a short sword. And then the two guys on the rooftop just kind of chill there. Oh, no. Actually, this guy's going to pull back. This guy's going to draw a short sword, and he's going to also engage. And then this guy over here pulls out a short sword and steps up to you, Colin.
Mm-hmm.
And he crits you.
Crits don't.
Oh, see, he thinks he crits you. He goes for like a shot into like your armpit where like armor's normally weak, and it just like hurts still, but it doesn't like just slice through your whole like arm tendons underneath your shoulder. And so you take 8 damage.
It's pretty good armor.
And then the roof creaks but holds. And then this other guy over here, he's going to shoot a crossbow at Drizzlejaw, and he hits him. And Drizzlejaw takes 4 damage as a crossbow bolt like skins past like your shoulder and just like cuts you a little bit.
Almost half my health, but I'm okay.
All right, then Wu-Tang, you're up again.
Okay. Since my path is kind of blocked, I can't chase after that guy. Or can I?
Or can you?
I can dash. So how tall are these boxes, and what kind of traversal can I get over that?
It'd be rough.
It'd be rough terrain, yeah. Unless, what do your featherstep boots do?
Mainly, it just doesn't trigger any traps that I walk across, and I can walk across water.
Gotcha. I couldn't remember. There's one boot said like they kind of act like the boots from Zelda where you run out and can take like 6 steps before you like fall. I couldn't remember which ones they were.
I wish that was what they were. No. I also get feather fall, so it helps me from falling, but
Yeah.
it help you from walking across air.
I thought I remember it ignoring rough terrain, but
I don't remember.
I don't remember that being listed.
Did you read it?
I remember whenever you read it off to me, I didn't write it down. So if I didn't write it down, I'm assuming I don't have it. But quick.
what's the name of the boots? I'll look at it.
Feather step.
They're like a homebrew thing.
Sorry.
Know your shit.
Well, I wrote down all the important stuff.
I think you would
Know your shit. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, nothing about rough terrain
No.
traversal.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, well, I won't chase after him then, since I can't really get to well, I guess I could throw daggers at him. Nah. I'm gonna look at this this goblin in front of me,
That's very obviously a goblin to you.
and
It's the type of goblin that it is, though, that might give you pause.
I'm gonna get very angry and through my teeth and goblin ask who sent him. Who sent you?
Okay. He's not going to answer on your turn. if he answers at all.
Well, we'll see if he's going to answer at all. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to attack him. That's with advantage, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. And because I have advantage,
Wait, advantage.
because Jeff is here.
So you don't get advantage because Jeff is there. You get to add sneak attack damage like you had advantage. Like you don't have to
Oh,
have
yeah, you're right,
advantage
you're
if
right, you're
someone's
right.
around you.
You're right.
But you still. Oh no, actually you don't. A 14 is their armor class. So you almost hit it, and it like turns its shoulder, and it like just dings off its armor, and you do nothing.
I was at a 7.
Oh, I don't know why I did that wrong. Yeah, you hit him. He thought he dinged off his shoulder, and it ripped his shoulder pad off and cut into his arm. What is it? 18 damage.
That'll be 18 damage with that one.
Okay.
And again,
Okay.
6 more damage.
All right. So yeah, you cut him up pretty good in the one shoulder, and then like I cut across one of his arms.
Okay. And then I'm going to disengage and move. Oops. Over to here.
Okay. And
And that's it.
that's it. Okay. Okay. After you, Leoric, you are up.
Actually, can I make a perception check from there to see if I can see where that guy is over there?
Yeah.
Eh.
No.
Can you double check the Dungeon Master Guide, page 214, to see if these boots require me to blow like bonus action or anything else to use them?
Yes. I assumed if you also looked up your magic items, you'd know how they work. What page is it?
214.
I think just doing magic items at all uses an action, but I could be wrong.
I looked it up on the internet and it didn't say like whether I.
Did you look up that particular item, or did you just look magic items up?
I looked up that item itself, but that's what I'm saying is it was like a website, so I wasn't sure.
So activating a magic item requires the user to do something special, such as holding the item, uttering a command word. The description, each item at a category or individual item details how the item is activated. If an item requires an action to activate that action, is it a function of the use an item action?
Yeah, so we'll need to look at that item specifically, is what that sounds like. So that was why I gave you the page number.
Yeah, I'm looking at like just activating magic items in general. There's a page 141 of it. But it says kind of like in the description, it should say kind of what it does. So you got to click your feet together and say there's nowhere like home. It costs a bonus action.
I want that to be confirmed, is why I was asking you.
I feel like I just confirmed it. While you wear these boots, you have
Oh,
it just says you have a flying speed.
Yeah, give me a sec. Page 214.
Yeah, it just says you have a flying speed. That's it. It just you can only fly for up to 2 hours a day.
Okay, well I'm gonna use 1 minute of my flying speed, and because that's the minimum I can do, and I'm just gonna
Yep.
kind of hover in place, and then I'm gonna attack this guy.
Gotcha. You click your boots together, and the wings that are like embroiled on them like floor out and spread, and you just start floating. Then you crit that guy. So you do, which you already rolled max damage.
Yeah.
So you do 18 damage.
Oh, it's a +3.
Hmm.
That's lame.
Yeah, that's what we said last time. That the first we ignore the first one, we just do max, and then the second one because it doesn't have any adders on it. It's the easiest thing to do.
Yep.
With 15 more damage, sorry, 18 more damage than him, he is dead.
Okay. Then I will fly over here. Using 1 square movement.
Okay.
Assume that misses.
so he barely gets up like his crossbow and like knocks aside your halberd.
Okay. So the first one hit though.
Yeah.
All right. And then
Oh wait, sorry, I didn't even see the first one. So the second one missed because he was dying and fell over. It looked like he threw his crossbow up to block, and then he just like fell off the roof, pretty dead.
okay, good. I'm gonna survey the scene and look around with a perception check.
Okay.
Give me 1 moment.
So you see the one guy. It's like seems he just downed something, and he's got a crossbow in his hands over there.
Okay. With the 17, do I notice like anybody that's in charge? Anybody that's like?
He looks different from the rest. That's all you know.
Okay.
Is this that guy over there is looking back at Wu Tang and the rest
Yeah.
of the guys fighting on the rooftops, and he's got a crossbow.
Okay. I'm gonna go after the guy that's different from the rest.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm flying that way.
Yeah.
On the level of the roof.
Okay.
Got
So you're just
my
running. You're just running across the open space of the alleyway.
Yeah, it looks like I'm running like it's solid ground.
Yeah. Okay. So after you, Drizzlejaw, what are you doing?
Who can I see?
Not many people. In fact,
That's
probably
what
no
I'm
one.
worried about. Yeah. Well, what about friendlies?
So from where you just moved up, or from back there?
No, sorry, where I was. I haven't moved yet.
You can see. It looks like Leoric is running through the sky across the alleyway. That's it.
Okay, I'm gonna go out in the alleyway. What do I see?
You can see Torin. It looks like he just landed off the top of that roof over there, and you see Wu Tang, like just a bit of him. He's on the rooftop to your right.
Wu Tang. Be speedy.
Oh,
Oh, cool.
so you cast haste on Wu Tang, so your speed is doubled when you use your movement. You get a +2 bonus to AC. You have advantage on all dexterity saving throws, and you get an additional action on each of your turns. The action can only be used to make a single weapon attack. So it's really you just get an extra attack, but you don't have to like use your main action to attack to get that attack. Is the best way to use it. You can also use it for dash, disengage, hide, and use a use an object action. So like you could like drink a potion with it, or you dash with it, or disengage with it, or hide with it, but you can't do like a spell that costs an action. Is the main
Maybe you
thing.
should put that in my ring. I can run 120.
Shh. Don't talk out of turn. Just note it down in your notes. So yes, Wu Tang, you feel even faster, like you just get it surged with magic.
I'm wicked fast.
You're wicked fast, man.
Usain Bolt fast.
All right, and that's it, Drizzle.
Done. I'll be right back.
Okay. So Torin, what are you doing?
I'm gonna make a perception check to see what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Do it then.
What do I see?
So you see that there's a guy up on top of this rooftop, kind of on top of Drizzlejaw, but he doesn't notice Drizzlejaw. Whoa, didn't mean to be grabbing him like that. Then across the way, you can see the white-haired, bigger guy, and you see Wu Tang and a guy with a crossbow, like kind of facing off together over here.
Okay.
You also see these guys over here, I guess, because you kind of have a good angle.
And I
You see everybody pretty much except for Xerxes.
I'm gonna go here.
Okay, so you're just gonna run straight out across the alleyway. I'm assuming you're like jumping on top of boxes and like
Yep.
you're running on like all fours across the boxes, like
Yep.
almost like a lizard mixed with like a gorilla as you like grab things and climb. You're half on all four, half running on two legs, and then you just jump on top of the rooftop, squared off with this guy.
I'm going to
Can
bonus
I add-
action move my hunter's mark to him and then just attack.
Okay.
Can I add? Can I ask as can I yell as a free action? I need him alive.
Can he do that?
Sure. You're so fast right now. You're able to do it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I hear that. Oh, do I hear that?
Yeah, you do. It's your perception check. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool. I do hear it. All right. I'm going to. So many attacks now. Battle axe attack. Blink axe. 20.
That hits. 9 slashing damage. Okay.
Stunning strike.
Okay. 1 second.
DC 15. Constitution.
DC 15 Constitution. Yeah, he's stunned.
Okay. And I'm going to. So how does it work? Like, if I want to, like, I'm gonna do a non.
Anytime you knock somebody out, like you're gonna kill them, you can just like if I would say like okay, they're at 0 hit points, you can just say like that wasn't a lethal blow. I just like knocked him upside the head.
So I can do my
Regular axe attack, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do that. And this is a non-lethal hit. Oh. Okay.
That's a
that might-
perception check. That is a non-lethal perception check.
Oh.
So you crit him. Do damage. So you do max damage, which Hunter's Mark. I think they're actually supposed to get like maxed out, like smites and stuff like that. But we haven't never really determined that.
Let's just max them out. I mean, that's what they should be. You know.
Just hit him with another attack too, because you're gonna hit him with another attack.
I'm gonna blink here to block his way, and I'm gonna hit him again.
Since you got your blink axe crit, gives you an extra attack. You hit him again. Do that damage too, just real quick. Okay, so yeah, the two combined for sure now will knock him out.
All right.
Wow. Good.
Doing some serious damage now, finally.
I don't know. You were always CCing stuff.
Right, but now I can.
I can do both.
Captured.
Can I place my immovable rod on top of him and push the button? Or is that too many
No, that's too many things.
actions?
He's already knocked out though. He's unconscious.
Yeah.
Okay. Jace, what are you doing?
I'm gonna bite the guy in front of me.
Okay. Ouch. So how does that work? What does this look like? Your giant bite crit. Roll damage too. I'll tell you if it kills him or not. Oh yeah, he did. So what do you do? He's small. He's a small person, not a medium person.
I'll just bite his head off if I can.
Yeah. So you just reach down and like the last scene from Hook where the alligator mouth just goes down over Hook's like whole body almost. Like that's what you do. You just just come away with like half of his shoulders are gone with the bite of his head. Just leave a headless stump there, and the guy next to him is frightened because of it.
Do you chew and swallow? Or you spit it out?
I'll spit it out, but I do gain 2 hit points.
You gain 3 hit points.
Ooh.
Nice.
Always from now on. 3 hit points. Your bracers, you look down, the bracers are like becoming one with you.
Alright, then I will bite the guy next to me.
Okay. That hits him. Okay. 15 damage. Okay. That's the first time he's been hurt.
Okay, and then a claw attack.
Okay. Yeah, that hits him too. Yikes. Okay. All right, Xerxes, you're up. So slow today.
I assume from my vantage point I cannot see anything.
Yeah, like everybody's been killed. You currently see Leoric running across the sky between rooftops, and you did see a blur that you are now aware is usually Torin, like running across the street on like all fours and like climbing up onto a rooftop to your right. So pretty much everyone you know you've seen last, they all have been heading right up the tops of the rooftops.
Okay. Like, do I have to make? What would it take for me to climb up the roof? Do I have to make an athletics check?
Yeah. It's not gonna be hard though. You've got a bunch of wood stuff next to you. I don't know if you can see
All
it
right.
on the
I
map.
make an effort to get to here.
Okay, yeah. So there's actually like wood and stuff there. You just climb up there pretty much. And
What's
now,
the check?
you can see the guy like right over. This is like a peak right in front of you,
Mm-hmm.
and he's right on the other side of it, like shooting crossbow bolts across the way at the other side.
Okay. I shoot him.
Okay, with your bow. All right.
Yeah. Has he been hurt?
He has not, but he
Oh,
has
he
been
has now.
now. Yeah. All right. So he takes
Shoot.
14 damage. He definitely got hit again. Now he's hurt.
All right. That's all the damage I deal.
18. So yeah, you just kind of pop up over the top of that rise and see him, and immediately just turn your bow and like chunk chunk, and he just gets 2 in the ribs, and he's looking real sad,
Oh.
really sad.
Oh, poor
It's
guy.
at least what you think is sad. He has a really ugly face, and he makes a rah, 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 like sound. Um. Okay, this guy's unconscious. This guy shoots at Drizzle. Not Drizzle. It looks like it shoots at Drizzle because it's so bad of a shot at Wu Tang. And then this guy uses his short sword on Jace and gets a 22.
That hits.
And he does 3 damage to you. And then this guy turns his already loaded crossbow over at Xerxes and he gets a 18, but I don't think that hits now, right?
It does not. That's 19.
So it chinks off of your new armor, or clinks off of your new armor.
Twink.
And again, just looks very sad at that fact. He's like, ah. And then it is Wu Tang's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna move over in front of this guy,
Okay.
and I will attack.
Okay.
Attack again. Oh. What does that do again? I can make one more weapon attack. I'm guessing the 10 didn't hit, right?
A 10 does not hit.
Okay. So then this 22 does.
Take them out.
An 8. Okay.
8 more damage, and then surprise dagger. Huh. 10 doesn't hit.
No. So he just took 8 damage. That guy hasn't been touched yet.
15 damage.
Oh, sorry. Wait, 15?
I hit twice.
How
I
did you
get
make
the I get
3?
the extra attack from haste.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? Okay, 15. Sorry, I was blocking someone in chat while you were rolling. My bad.
That's hilarious.
Who was it? Let me at him.
Oh, it's just
Going down?
it's no, it's just a bot.
Let me at him. Let me at him.
Yeah, you're the one that normally does that. I can block from where I'm looking at it right now. I'm not looking at chat where I can like delete it.
I'm not supposed to look at the stream, so.
There's nothing showing that's gonna matter. If you want to delete that from chat, but yeah. So he took 15 damage, but he hadn't been hurt yet, so that's not a ton of damage. And then it is Leork's turn.
All right, I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna fly this way since I
Okay.
see that Dragon Man's incapacitated that dude, and then I'm gonna swing at this guy.
Okay. Oh, yep, definitely got hit. All right, yep, that's a lot of damage. And he looks pretty hurt.
Okay.
That's also a hit.
Let me reroll that for 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay.
Is he still alive?
He is. Why'd you use your butt as your second attack?
I'm gonna KS you again.
I don't think it matters the order. I just have to attack with the halberd.
Okay, and then yeah, that last one misses. Okay. So Drizzlejaw, what are you doing?
Who can I see?
I didn't think he had much health left.
You can see Wu-Tang and New York fighting a guy, and then now you hear above you what appears to be like bows shooting at each other.
Can I move down here for my last move?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I get up here?
Can you climb up there?
Mm-hmm.
Make an athletics check.
Or acrobatics, whichever's higher.
Yeah,
It's usually
or
higher.
acrobatics.
His acrobatics is probably higher.
Yeah.
Athletics.
Yeah, no.
What's your?
It's
what's your
just like
acrobatics?
a wall. Like you're trying to climb up a wall and you're only 3 feet tall.
Jump and scratch at it.
Yeah, you're jumping and scratching at it, just nothing.
Aw,
No.
it's so cute.
Well,
He thinks he's people.
You even lip.
You work out, bro?
Sometimes I imagine Drizzlejaw is like Baby Groot.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
I know he's not that small, but we just watched that today, so.
turnover, I guess.
Turn over. He's like, I don't see
Turn
anybody I
up
can
the
help.
wall.
Okay.
I tried.
Torn, you're up.
Really tried to go up the wall.
Torn, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm gonna KS Colin.
Okay, do it.
And me,
Here?
I was backing him too.
Move Hunter's Mark to him.
Another bonus action, okay.
2 attacks. Do I get advantage?
No.
Thought I'd ask. Attack.
Never hurt.
That definitely hits. Yeah, he did. Just run over and just in the back of his skull, just gunk, and he's dead.
Hold on, let me look real quick. Center. Oh yeah. Here.
So you run and jump to the next rooftop over and go to axe that guy too.
Backflip. Just because.
Okay, remember your hunter's mark's not on this guy.
No, I know. So axe attack.
Oh, so you like do a backflip and jump over and like swing and like completely miss that guy.
It looked cool though.
It looks.
And then it's Jace's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna bite him.
Okay. Yep, you hit him. Yeah. Yep, he did. So you just bit through like one of his arms and like ripped it off. And he fell off the rooftop.
Okay. Could I run and jump to the other roof?
You can make a let's see. Do you have a 10-foot head start? And what's your strength?
18.
Oof. It would be close. Normally you don't have to necessarily like roll for a jump, but it's usually you can jump like feet based on your strength. So you can jump like 18 feet. So make a athletics check.
I think I have like a jumping thing as a werewolf.
You
I thought
might.
you said that too. I thought.
Yeah,
feel like
maybe
you do
it told
too.
me to jump 5 feet farther. During
Oh,
the
then
long
you're good. Yeah.
Okay.
It all counts as movement. So
I
1,
remember you
2,
saying
3,
that.
4, 5, 6. It's gonna be 35 feet across. So you jump all the way there, and then I'm sure you have more than that. So yeah, you just run and leap between the rooftops, and then run over to that guy. Let me do
Okay.
one thing real quick.
Okay.
The roof holds of you jumping from one side to the other. Okay, and then you do an attack. Oh, you miss him, and then it is Xerxes' turn.
What about my claw attack?
Oh no, you just eviscerated him. Xerxes put his bow up like he saw you miss the bite and was like, and then you just like grab him with a claw and like throw him off the rooftop, and he dies too.
Awesome.
And all the enemies are dead except for the one that's not dead. So
Go
what you
over.
doing?
So I had heard him. So I guess I'll walk towards Alex
Do we have
in the air.
like something that we can revive him with? Or I think I can stabilize him, right?
Let's tie him up. Tie him
No,
up.
I got something. This is why I bought this item. I put my immovable rod right on his neck and I click it.
Okay, so it's right. So is it like you're pushing down on his neck a little bit, so it's like choking him too?
Right where like he can't get his head or body out of it. It's not choking him.
So
And I stabilize him.
like he could turn his head though,
Yeah,
right?
but but it's like if you turn, I'm assuming his head is bigger than his neck, so he wouldn't be able to get his head out.
You could turn the head and put it on the ground, and then put the rod on top of the head, so he couldn't turn it.
Yeah.
Maybe that
Oh,
would.
nah.
So he's like this. He's laying with his ear to the ground, and you put it on his other ear. It just holds his head to the ground. You kind of squeezing his head a tiny bit. You squeeze his head down just a bit and click it in place.
It's
And
kind
he's
of
like,
like at
ah.
it's kind of like at an angle where he can't like where it's just shoulder across, But
Okay,
he can't get
sure,
out. I put it in a way where he can't get out.
sure, sure.
And
That's
then
what
I
that's
revive
what you
him.
do. Okay, make a medicine check.
I'll aid him.
Oh, I have
Okay,
wisdom, so I can do it.
so you have advantage. Yeah. So he wakes up and starts like snarling at you.
And then I look at Wu Tang. I was like, "You're up.
All right,
He's your people.
guys.
You don't know that.
He looks like him.
Not
Ugly.
not a lot. He is ugly.
I
That's true.
They all look
If
the
his
same to me.
people is ugly, then yes, they look alike.
They all look the same to me.
guys, this is some personal business. I'll take care of this, and I'm gonna take him over here into the corner.
You can't move him with the thing on top of him.
Okay, well, move the thing so I can move him over to the corner.
Nope. I want to hear you. Or I want to see what's going on. We got to answer them. We can figure out why they're here.
I mean, you
Okay.
just talking Goblin. He doesn't know Goblin.
I don't know
That's-
Goblin.
Not to meta, but
That is
he doesn't know Goblin.
fine. I asked the guy what he's doing here in Goblin.
um,
Her gur 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 gur
Durka, Durka, Durka.
he spits on you, but you dodge it.
Okay.
He spits at you, but you dodge
Um,
it. And he's kicking his legs too, because his legs are free. He's like trying to like move away.
I take out my blade and I stab his foot into the roof so that he stops moving his foot.
Oh, you're gonna have to make an attack roll on that.
You might kill him. Don't kill him. It'd be nice to figure out what's going on. We could torture him.
Oh, so you miss his legs. You try to pin his legs down with the dagger, but it
I'm
doesn't
the
work.
worst. All right, and then I say, stand still.
He
and
tries to
take it
kick you,
easy
but
on
doesn't
yourself.
kick you.
Okay. It's again.
And he's reached up. He's reaching up. And he's grabbing the rod, and he's trying to like move it, but he can't.
All right. All right. Well, if we're not gonna do this the easy way,
Oh, hold on.
You-
I think I got something. DC 30.
I know what it is.
Okay.
Then I'd say, fine, if we're not gonna do this the easy way, then we're not gonna do it any way at all.
Tyler, I see him doing that, and I kind of like put my palm to protect the button so he can't hit it.
Okay. So what are you doing, Wu-Tang?
I'm gonna ask him one more time. What he's bringing these hobgoblin people here for?
They were regular goblins, not hobgoblins.
Oh, I thought you said they looked special to me, but okay, fine.
They are a special type of goblin. You've only seen them one time before.
Okay, well, what brings the goblins here to this land?
So he just kind of like spits
up,
back at you.
Up.
What? What are you doing? Intimidation? Okay, yeah, he's not intimidated by you.
Wow, I'm so sad.
Damn it.
So yeah, he's not intimidated by you.
Hold on. Add 2 plus 1. Wait, plus 3. Wait, 2.
For what?
Add 4 to that. Does that work?
For what?
For this and this.
Okay, so where's the roll? Sorry.
There's no roll. It's just the intimidation.
Oh, gain.
Plus...
Okay, yeah. Okay, so he, yeah. Let's see. Is he intimidated? He is not. So he kind of spits at your face again, and then make a reflex save. All
what is
3
it,
of you.
Dexterity or
All 3 of you make a dexterity save.
+3.
Okay, so he reaches into his pocket and pulls something out, and the 2 of you, Leoric and Wu-Tang, you grab his arm before he can like bring it up. And there's a vial in his hand.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the vial out of his hand.
Okay, he can't really like see you because you're like behind him.
I'm gonna search him. Now I'm taking his weapons and everything off this person.
As they're doing this, I'm saying, look, Ben, you're all out of options. There's only one other way out of this.
Tie his arms and his legs.
You have to make a like strength check to like pin him down. Okay, yeah. So you pin him down because he's like still flailing about, like trying to get up. And he's just cursing at you, Wu-Tang and Goblin, a bunch, saying some stuff like the only thing he's kind of given away, other than cursing at you, is he said the word heretic a couple times.
Okay. Well, I figure I'm not getting much else out of this, so I'll just put him out of his misery.
Oh.
You don't have to attack him. It's just like he's pinned and stuck.
Oh,
it's
okay.
just like an auto crit.
I feel like we haven't utilized. I mean, I don't know. That'd be metagaming because I have no idea what you're thinking or what you're doing.
Okay.
So you just like blade to his throat, just like slit his throat, or stab him through the heart, or what?
I'm just gonna slit his throat.
Okay, so yeah, you split his throat, and
And then I'll
can I make a reflex?
Nah.
Stop him? Okay.
Nah.
I'm gonna check to see if I can find anything in his pockets that would relay any kind of orders or anything like that in them.
So as he's like gurgling on his blood, he does get out like a couple more words, and then Goblin he tells you that like Groken sees all, heretic, and then he dies.
I just spit off to the side and kick the body and then just wander off.
Okay. So you're not going to do whatever investigating you would do. That's why it was a 5. You're like, ah.
Well, can I search with the 5 investigation? Can I search his pockets and find any orders or anything like that?
No, there's nothing on him really. He had like he had a healing potion on him.
I don't care about that.
Yeah.
Then yeah,
and then the vial that Leoric took from him. Leoric, you're floating in the air, just so you know.
Oh, I know.
He's got fly.
Yeah, but he's using up his flying right now.
How much time was that?
You've used 3 minutes of your 2 hours or whatever it is.
Plenty of time.
Hey, I'm just keeping it real, you know.
The body for gold.
No, I'll fly down and land on the ground over here.
You're searching which bodies for gold?
I need gold.
Wu-Tang, what was fed?
Nothing you need to worry about.
You found 30 silver, Drizzle.
We're in the same party together. I told you my story.
When the time comes, you'll know. Until then, It's nothing you need to worry about.
We traveled together. I need to know.
I just nod at him.
He's so convincing. I need to know. All right. So,
Can I go around and pick up all the crossbows?
sure.
How many are there?
There's 8.
Okay, I put them in my bag of holding.
Okay. You had 8 crossbows. 8 light crossbows.
Did I hear Alex's conversation?
To try to convince him to tell him what's going on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna say, look, we don't need to know specifics, but we do need to know if this is going to be a recurrence in the future. We need to know what we're up against.
Well, considering this is the
No
first
terror
time that this
applies.
has happened, and I've seen any.
And I'm going to do a persuasion.
Oh, nope. Not very
Nope.
persuasive.
Not very persuasive.
Okay, well, I'll just
So
say.
whatever you want to divulge.
This is the first time I've seen any other goblins outside of my homeland. So, what if it's going to be a recurring thing? I have no idea. But you seem to be a capable bunch, and this doesn't seem to be much of a challenge for you guys. So
Yeah,
I'm
that
pretty
sounds like
excited.
deception to me. Roll a deception.
You're the first hobgoblin I've ever seen, and then
Just roll a
he's the
deception.
first
Roll a
I've ever
deception.
seen.
From what he said to you in his last dying breaths. Oh, yep. He seems to be being truthful with you.
Okay. I nod and then say, well, if there are more, we'll deal with it when they come.
Okay.
Are there any other weapons to pick up?
Other what?
Any other weapons?
You
lying
loot
around?
goblin? What? There's
Gotta get
short
the wall.
swords. There's 8 short swords.
If no one else is gonna take them, I will take those as well in my bag.
They're like 5 gold apiece. I'm okay.
I gotta make money somehow.
He's gonna make money the old-fashioned way. Loot goblin everything.
He got 16 grand.
All right.
He did get quite a bit.
The only thing that's like special on any of them is that guy's whip. The guy's whip is a whip that does 1d6 because it has like the talony like metal thing on the end of it.
Is it magical?
It is not.
Oh, fuck it.
Not that you can tell. It is finely made.
Anybody else want the whip?
I could. Monks can use whips, I think.
They can.
Does that get me up the wall?
Could you use it as a grappling hook? Possibly. If you
Yeah,
trained with it.
Give me my roll.
Oh, you mean your 12 roll? No.
I've been trying to get this wall the whole time.
I know. I keep seeing you roll it, and I keep seeing like, nope, not that one.
I would like the whip, but I don't know what I'd do with it. Never mind. It's okay.
Okay. All right. So everybody's dead around here. It seems like you've got whatever information you're gonna get out of them, and
Time to skedaddle.
time
Go
to.
back to the inn that we're supposed to be staying at.
Okay.
I
So
see
y'all.
there's no fire.
The fire, didn't catch this time.
Starting fires.
This time.
That's going to be a time when the City Watch like locates the source of all these.
As you guys are talking about that a little bit, the hole in the roof right here, a guy with like tired eyes like sticks his head through it. He's like, "What the hell?" He looks around at y'all and all the dead bodies, and he's like, "I'm going back to bed." He puts his head back down again. All right, so you guys head back to your inn, and oh no,
I'll never know what was up that wall.
I think I moved y'all.
Next time might be the.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and stop here just because we know we need to like stop early. I think Alex said he can't play like at all next week.
Yeah, I'm gonna be gone Monday to Monday.
Yeah, I'll be there. Like I can play next week, but not the week after that.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
We might
2
be on a
weeks in row with
hiatus.
No D&D.
Unless I make a one-off for the people that aren't gonna be here, which I might do. We'll see. We'll see how much work I have to do.
Well, actually, I guess I could play Thursday.
What, this week or next week?
Next week I can play
Anytime.
Thursday or Friday. Yeah, because we've been going Thursday, Friday. But then the week after that, it'll be Thursday.
Okay. Well,
I
we
think.
might be able to play that Thursday then, or we'll do something
Like
small or different.
I'll let y'all know.
Okay.
But thanks for changing the day, by the way.
Oh
Oh.
yeah, that's why we
Whatever.
do Thursday, Friday, so we can be flexible.
Guys, what about if we do Wednesday from now on?
I don't give a shit.
Guys, what if we do Tuesday?
Oh my
Both.
Guys, what if we do every day?
God. No.
Every day.
Guys, quit
I
your
can't-
jobs. We're going full time podcasting. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Gotta get that ad money.
Yeah, I just got my job, so I'm gonna pass on that.
I mean, it sounds like you're at the perfect point to not need to worry about a job. You just got it. I mean, like you were fine before without a job, right?
Getting a paycheck and then you take the plunge into Twitch.
Yeah, I went a month without a paycheck or health insurance, and it was not a good month.
All right. Well, then next time we will go on to the Cardinals challenge.
By the way, can I just say that you making Dusty Baker the head of this is the best thing that's happened this entire campaign.
He's the. You
Former
go ahead.
coach of the Cardinals and the Reds, and he's a baseball coach, or an old baseball coach.
But he's also the. Isn't he the head of the MLB?
No,
I thought he was.
the commissioner.
Oh yeah. No, sorry. I think I was reading something else.
Rob
Nah.
Manfield?
Yeah, that's Manfield.
Manfield.
Sorry. Yeah, it is MLB. It said MLB manager, and for some reason I was thinking in my head that meant that he was like the commish.
No.
But
he's
yeah,
the
no.
coach.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll be back then next week with something. Probably without Torin. We might do something either non D&D or we'll do a little bit of a side